Let's get everybody in.
Let's go.
Yo.
Let's go.
Mundo said he's about to hop in here in a second. What up, cousin?
Hey, what up?
What up? What up? Yeah, I gotta cue you in.
GK, hold up, talking about. TMCP ain't real nigga. Polo, fuck that deal, nigga. Made my.
All right. Wait for everybody to hop in here. Where'd I put my notebook? See. Okay, let me see here. Got my notes here.
Let's go.
I definitely would appreciate you if you can put your cameras up, put them up.
One moment, please.
Don't hurt him, Derek. All right, well, I'm gonna get this thing started, man. We had a lot of idle time.
Idle time is the devil's time.
Talk to him. All right, I'm gonna start with you, Parker. So, did Disney deliver the product?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course they did.
Of course. Ball, what up?
Oh.
Yo,
They
the
did.
question is right now, did Disney deliver the product?
They motherfucking did, man. What else could you expect from a Deadpool and Wolverine movie? It was everything you thought it could have been.
Epic.
Wait, worth it.
Of course.
They definitely did, bro, for sure.
There was, I mean, look, you can think about it, you can overthink about it. I'm a big overthinker, and it's not a good thing to overthink. But that movie had everything that you really thought it could have. I don't know why they went with Cassandra Nova, but it fucking worked.
Yeah.
So, there you go.
All right, okay. So in the opening scene, we go into the NSYNC dance moves. I'm not gonna lie, I hated NSYNC when I was young, but when this movie came on, I was hyped as hell. I wanted to get out and just break down dance in the aisles my damn self. And then, you know what was the theaters like where you guys were at? Like everybody was laughing and happy as hell.
Me and Parker's theater sucked, dude.
We were the most live ones in that motherfucker.
Dude, no, it was packed in the motherfucker. But it was like me and Parker and like 4 other people that were like, don't get me wrong, people were going woo and clapping and shit, but it was like me, Parker, and 4 other guys that were the real like standing up, clapping, like doing shit like this. Everyone else was kind of like, and like me and Parker even when
the Hulk got a no
this
sound.
audience sucks. Like, we were like, this audience sucks. But we didn't care. We were being loud and shit. I told the
we didn't give a fuck.
I was just like, I'm gonna apologize right now. She says, oh, that's okay. I said, no, I'm sorry.
My theater was live, bro.
Yeah, my theater was live. Everybody
I know theaters were live. I know this, but the theater we went to, because I went to his town, you know, I drove to him. and it wasn't like it was loud. Like it was packed. It was packed every seat, but they just were like, I don't know if they was just high or something. Like they just. It just, I mean, they laughed when they were supposed to laugh, but the parts that were supposed to make you go, fuck yeah! You know what I mean? So like that, it didn't happen. Yeah, we were in Troy, Michigan, where it's legalized and motherfuckers. But nah, man, just like, I know theaters were on point. Just our particular theater was butt cheeks, but the 5 or 6 people that were in our theater held it down like how we should.
Okay. All right. Okay. So in that opening scene, I liked all the whole fight choreography. I was hyped. The one thing to me that I really wish that Deadpool did was keep the Logan Earth 105's claws that he got from his skeleton.
He couldn't do that though. Couldn't do that. I thought it was awesome that they added that. There's a Deadpool Wolverine, him throwing on Wolverine's old claws and just like pausing like that, and then using Wolverine's adamantium skeleton as like weapons, nunchucks, and shit like that. I was like, that's something Deadpool would do because they wanted to pay respect and homage to Logan. How great of a movie that was. It was like, we're not going to touch it, but we're not going to change anything. That Logan is dead. And because that Logan is dead, which is the reason why that reality is eroding, because that Wolverine and Logan that died is their nexus being, their anchor point. You know what I'm saying? Cool, so if that dies, that's when it starts to erode. So, but that's the conversation towards later. But I just loved how he used his adamantium skeleton and just, play talk with it, uses joints as nunchucks, uses claws, all that. And then instinct, bye is like, bye to the Logan, bye to what that was, and bye to the box. It was kind of
subliminal,
I didn't even realize that. It was bye.
Bye, like bye to Fox and all the old shit and PG-13 that you know. This is that new shit.
I just thought Deadpool liked that song.
Right.
That's why even when he said his shit, he headbutted shit. It was like, suck it, Fox, I'm going to Disneyland. Headbutt.
What'd you think of the opening scene, cuz?
You guys been deprived.
Whoa, okay.
All you guys have been deprived of good entertainment. And so we finally get something decent, and then now it's the whole entire world, and it's so great. But if this movie came out during the Avengers Endgame days, during the Infinity War games, this would be a 7. This would be average.
But you know what? 7 is a low sell to me. I mean, for you to give it a 7, okay, I'm proud of that. Not like I gave this a 10. So I mean,
it's a 10. It's definitely.
A 7,
I gave it an
8. It's definitely a 10. Good. I mean, it's definitely a 10 as far as opening. I gave
weekends, it an
8. Opening weekends.
I'm gonna give you guys.
There's only 5 other movies in history that had a bigger opening weekend than this movie. This movie's gonna get $1 billion.
I have a list of reasons why it's a 7 to me. I have a list, but we can get into that later down the road.
Okay. All right, we can. Okay, continue on.
I think Joker. 7's still good because I think Joker and Black Panther are 7s, and they both grossed $1 billion. So that's okay.
Bundle, I'd like to apologize to you again. I felt so absent of how important the Loki series was to everything that's going on right now.
Oh, wait, you mean Bundle was right again? Oh, damn. It's got to be getting tired of that, right?
Like,
I told you to pay attention
I was like,
to it.
Loki is so boring.
I'm telling you got to watch it, otherwise you're not going to know what's popping off. I kept telling you that. Kept telling you. But nah, this movie, I mean, I know you got a lot more questions to go, but I mean, you can say anything negative about anything that comes out, but
Feige,
this movie
was Feige do you guys, are you guys warming up to Feige's vision?
I've always warmed up to Feige. Feige's been giving us what we wanted since 2008 and before then. So
I think Feige just kind of lost his way a little bit.
I think Feige lost his juice.
The sauce got to his head, but I think he wants to come back and make better stuff.
I can agree with that. But I feel like he was a victim of, not a victim, I don't really mean the victim shit, but it's just like I said, I've said many times before, we got spoiled. We're getting so many Marvel projects and so much good shit. That's boom, 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 boom. And then we hit 2018 and 19, Infinity War and Endgame. It's like, we don't want to lose that. So let's put the TV shows, let's put this, let's like oversaturate the audience because they've been wanting more.
Yeah.
And now they realize in this phase 4 or phase 5 that actually less is more. You worked your animators and your art directors and your writers and all that shit too hard to the point that everything kind of feels thin. It doesn't feel as in depth. It feels rushed. It feels like you're just throwing cameos for the sake of it. Plot is not good, and it's just, you know what I mean? Like we've already acknowledged we'll never get those first 10 years back. But
war wasn't the problem; it was the quality of the product. And
yeah,
I agree with that.
No, the quality of the product was it, but it's because they were doing too much.
I think
they were doing too much. They were doing way too much. Way too much. It's like there was no reason. Like I remember after in 2019, 2020, in both years they dropped 6 Marvel movies. Well, 5, 1, and 6 the next one, including the TV shows. It was just like y'all never did that at all since 2008. You've done 3 at most, and it's just like you're giving too much. But at the same time, the fan base was spoiled, so we wanted.
Okay, I have a question for you.
LR, what's up?
LR, how you doing? Yes, sir.
Yes,
all right, Parker. What's your favorite type of woman? What you like, Parker? What you like?
Black.
Hello? No.
What'd you say? You whispered. I didn't hear you say that.
You had to play it safe.
I'll just say this. Okay, my point that I'm trying to make is this: is that can you have too much of your favorite type of woman every single night?
Never.
Because it's that good, right?
Pussy. Never.
If they write out, right? So if they write out some good stuff, we're not going to get tired of it. If they made an X-Men live action series for Disney Plus, if they made a Spider-Man series for Disney Plus, I don't think we're going to be complaining. They were choosing superheroes that nobody cared about, and then on top of that, they were writing a shitty story and woken it up and making it soft as fuck.
For what story though? But for what story?
Moon Knight, horrible.
Hey, they have some Moon Knight Easter eggs in the book, by the way. So
there's been some bullshit. But Moon Knight wasn't horrible. It wasn't. I can understand if it wasn't as impressive as you wanted, but I don't think it was horrible. But
Moon Knight was fucking trash.
No,
it wasn't as bad as Daredevil.
I didn't like
it. Wasn't trash.
Daredevil was
It wasn't trash. I can understand if you didn't like it, but Moon Knight wasn't trash. It wasn't trash. The end of it kind of got a little corny with the whole Khonshu and old girl fighting with the gods. But the build up of Mark Spector and all that shit like this, especially how Oscar Isaac acted it out, I did appreciate that because that is exactly pulled from the comics. I mean, they pulled exactly from the comics. So if you don't like the comics or like Moon Knight, then you're not gonna like the show. That's understandable. But they pretty much did verbatim. That's one of the better TV shows as far as comic book adaptations. So if you didn't like, I don't like, which is understandable. Which is understandable. Yeah, there's no argument there.
And it had no action in it. No action.
No argument there. No argument there.
Secret Invasion, horrible.
Yeah, Secret Invasion was ass. Outside of She-Hulk, that's the worst Marvel TV show.
She-Hulk actually started pretty good, but then it started to get worse as it went on.
It started great. The first episode was the best episode. The first episode was great. It was amazing. And then they just introduced the worst archetype of every man or every nerd that you can think of, and just made it be like, okay, this is how every guy is. And I was like, do you understand you're following? You understand your basics? And then they had Blade's son in there like a complete bitch. The Wrecking Crew was nothing like they're supposed to be. Titanica was terrible. Titanica was actually her equal. And
all right, let's reel this back in. We're going too far.
I'm just saying, let's
reel this back into the Deadpool movie.
I
got you guys. We're in the void right now. All right.
Oh shit. My bad. Hold on.
Jeff,
what's up, y'all? My fault.
Jeff, we have to cover this though because I need to explain why you guys have been deprived. And that this makes it seem like Deadpool and Wolverine is that much better than what it actually is. Because we've been deprived for so long.
Okay.
I agree.
No,
I agree.
I kind of agree too, honestly.
I mean,
is this your this is the hypothesis to your paper, and you're eventually going to come to a conclusion?
Yes, because we've been hungry. We've been starving.
Hey,
we have been. We have been.
So a plate of broccoli is going to taste really good. A plate of broccoli is going to taste really good.
Yeah, but they're not broccoli.
Oh my gosh!
But you're calling Deadpool and Wolverine broccoli?
I'm not doing that. We're not doing that tonight. We're not doing that. Damn it! We're not doing that tonight.
You know they made $450 million in 3 days.
Because everybody been deprived.
No, it's because Deadpool's awesome. Deadpool's awesome. Look, we got
everybody's right.
Hugh Jackman came.
We got Hugh Jackman back. We got the merger of 20th Century Fox and Marvel. All those old characters for 20 years that we grew up with. We got the Blade. We got the matchups and the fights we wanted. We got the Deadpool and Wolverine.
Okay, when the hype is over, when the hype is over, and you got your Blu-ray copy. Let's see how many times you watch it. And that...
I was about to go see it again.
It's going to be over in 2016
I'm about to see it in theaters again,
and 2018. I've already seen it twice. I watched
wait,
it.
I have a question for y'all. Is Deadpool Wolverine the top 10 MCU movie, though?
To me, yeah.
You know what's crazy? I don't think it is.
It's going to make over $1 billion. It's going to make over $1 billion.
I don't think it's a top 10 MCU movie.
It's going to be.
It's definitely.
You
talking about numbers, or are you just talking about period?
I'm talking about numbers and.
I'm not saying numbers.
I'm
saying like in terms of like writing, plot, story, whatever.
Okay, first off, this is a parody, but you know what?
Just a movie
with Easter eggs included in how this film meshes up to help out so many of the other movies of its inclusion. It's an important movie that has to happen.
This movie is it.
I like it.
This closed out 20th Century Fox and allowed the merger of all
moving
Fox
on to my next question
coming into MCU. This is the film that does it. Without this film, you won't have a sequel.
I got a question for you. Is there any moment in comic book history, or if any of you guys can answer this, where Deadpool's part is actually in an Avenger? Because I know he sat down with Happy.
Yes.
No, not really. Yes. Not really.
Yes.
Not an add-on. I'm talking about he's Avenger.
Not really, bro. No, not really. Not really. I no, he's not. I know.
Well, Parker,
not really. Parker was very hesitant about bringing him on.
Fill us in. Parker.
I know, but when he was hugging him and he's kind of moving back from him and all that shit like that, the whole conditional Avenger shit. It was basically a lot like how in Deadpool 2, when Colossus and Teenage Naked Sonic say be an X-Men, and he put the X-Men little shirt on for a little bit, had one mission fucked up, and then they went ahead and beat his ass and threw him in jail. It was kind of like that.
Mr. Like, you said yes. He really wants Kitty Pryde to be Tom Holland's Spidey new girlfriend in the MCU. I mean, that sounds cool, but look, ride back in with us on the Deadpool.
Kitty Pryde ain't got nothing to do with Spider-Man. He got all these other, he got Gwen Stacy, he got Black Cat, he got MJ.
Bro, I don't know if she's gonna be at the top list, sir.
Hey, you guys see this? You guys see this? You see this green bean? This tastes delicious to y'all right now. Oh, this green bean is better than a piece of steak right now.
You put it in a microwave, oven, or you grill it? How you eat it?
This could be microwave.
I boil my asparagus. And I do the béarnaise sauce on the top of it with the lemon blanc. How you do it?
You can do it plain. And y'all be eating it up because y'all so deprived. And y'all been
don't do it plain, man. Don't do it plain. Wait. Do you eat Brussels sprouts, Corey?
That's not the point. The point is, I'm trying to tell you guys about how...
Okay, moving on. I was trying to... You two fucking fools. All right.
Trying to get on my healthy tip, too.
To look like this, man. Having their interview, and apparently Deadpool, not even in the comics, has ever been an Avenger officially. But one thing that I did that I reflected back on and realizing was Happy was in the Ben Affleck Daredevil, and his bitch ass could have been an avoid himself. I didn't know if you guys had paid attention to that at all either, or if y'all seen that Daredevil with Ben Affleck.
I'll say this real quick. If you go ahead and watch Spider-Man Far From Home with the other 3 Spider-Man in it, you go to the bonus behind the scenes features. There was an actual scene. You remember when Daredevil catches that brick with Aunt May and Peter Parker, but Peter Parker throws his hand out too. And that same scene, Foggy was supposed to be talking to Matt Murdock and says, "You look pretty familiar, but I can't remember. My mind is a little foggy," and shit like that. And it's the same Jon Favreau who played Foggy Nelson with Ben Affleck's whatever like that.
Put
So
that in the other chat. This is the private chat that you put it in. You probably was trying to answer, dude.
Oh well, okay.
You should get. I was just telling you if you wanted, if you was responding to him.
Well, Mr. Anti-Idiotic is right. Peter and Kitty did date in the Ultimate Universe.
All right.
And the Ultimate Universe got destroyed and they died.
That's also true.
And Miles is the only one that survived.
That's true as well. And the Maker.
That's why I said what I said.
And the Maker.
All right, so
Reed Richards.
How did you like all the cameos that they had for Deadpool's birthday?
Birthday?
I mean, when he came up for the surprise birthday party, when he was Daredevil. Wait.
No. What?
Okay, when he came home from work and they had all those surprises and shit from when he came through his apartment.
Oh, you said Daredevil. Those are all the people.
My fault. Deadpool.
Oh, okay. That's why I got confused. Okay,
it's cool. My fault. Yeah.
Yeah. No, my fault.
I thought it was cool that they had Colossus. I still don't like the relationship between him and the stripper because I think that having Deadpool in a relationship is dumb. It's the dumbest thing ever. But you have to appeal to your audiences to try to sell them, right? So it's all about relatability-ness. And so you're not relatable if you can't be in a relationship. So, but I think that whole entire thing has been beaten to a pulp. And she was fine as hell in the first film. Now she kind of look like a Karen now.
Oh, damn. But I think it's perfect for Deadpool to be with a stripper because he's energetic. And, I mean, who would he run into being a mercenary hanging out at bars all night? What kind of women
It gave his character purpose in the first movie. Without it was kind of just him murking people without.
And he's a lady.
Why does a man need a woman to have a purpose?
You don't, but in this story, when you're trying to make him an anti-hero, you can't just have him go kill people as a mercenary. You have to understand that he has a reason to do it for, so you feel something behind it, which it worked.
Not to mention,
but the second one worked too because then she died, which set Deadpool on the path that he did, which was why the whole second movie worked. And the third one, she wasn't there.
The second movie, it solidified that he was a simp. Oh no!
He died because of his power.
Well, he was trying to kill himself in the second film because she was gone.
I mean, when he found out who he was in the comics, it kind of happened the same way. He realized that he was being written by other people, so his relationship didn't mean anything, which turned him crazy. So it kind of happened the same way in the comics.
All right.
But I understand where you're going, though. Like, why do you need a woman to go ahead and decide to be the character that we all love you to be? I get you on that. But
it creates a deeper problem.
But that's easier. But that's easier skipped in a drawing comic book. In a 2-hour movie with $200 million of budget, you have to explain that. You have to. You know what I mean? Even though it doesn't give.
You do it.
We don't give a shit. But they have to do something about it. You know what I mean?
Right. Explain it. And that's my problem with this film is the shortcuts. It's the shortcuts, and you following the same old damn formula.
But
I'm getting tired of it.
I know, but isn't that how all comic books are written, though? All these superheroes that we love have a love interest.
I mean, how long do you want this movie to be? Because I don't know how long you want it to be.
Steve Rogers, Peggy. I mean, Iron Man, Pepper Potts, Bruce Banner, Betty Ross. I mean, Clint and his family. They all have that.
Lady
Death. All have that.
The vampire queen. Like, Deadpool gets all the honeys anyway.
He does. He gets that, and I understand what he's saying, but they had to bring some sort of emotional connection.
I did have this on my questionnaire though, cuz. So, are you ruling Vanessa's hotness out?
She was only hot in the first film.
Okay, I need a poll from everybody here. How does everybody else feel about Vanessa's hotness?
I mean, she looked good to me still, but she was.
I mean, she was better in the first one.
Yeah.
She was better in the first one. But I mean, but hell,
What
it
up,
came out in
Johnny?
2016. That was 8 years ago. No, you know what I mean? Hey,
Right, she's not in her prime no more. She's a pretty lady, but she's just not in her prime no more.
I mean, there's certain people that are just melanin deficient, so collagen don't
give
stick
Vanessa that work. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I bet.
Oh, she's still bad.
She
She still get it. She would still get it to me. But obviously, yeah, what he's saying.
But who would you rather have, Vanessa from the first one or the Vanessa from the third one?
First off, the beautifulest woman in this whole thing was that TSA tech. I know it's not a real word.
The one that stared. Wait, you mean the one that stared at Logan's?
Yeah, yes.
She was up like
yes,
that.
yes.
Yo, Parker,
yes.
you said the same thing, bro.
Yes.
Remember that?
No condom.
Like, holy shit! You remember that?
Cuz, answer my question though.
What up?
Which one would you rather have? The Vanessa from the first film or the Vanessa from the third film?
Obviously, the Vanessa from the first film.
Okay, then. Case
irrelevant. Legacy fuck.
But that's basically like saying, like, would you have, like, never mind.
So legacy.
You ever hold on to your childhood crushes even when they get older? You still wouldn't like.
No, because that person gone. That person gone.
I'm talking about celebrities. I'm talking about celebrities.
Barry from Boomerang is not coming back no more. That girl dead and gone.
Who from Boomerang?
She gone.
Who'd you say?
Who?
Halle Berry from Boomerang. that girl gone. She dead.
From Halle Berry from Swordfish.
Dude, Halle Berry, Robin
Givens,
Givens, all that's gone.
Jonan says she looks good in all three. What you talking about,
dude,
boy?
She does look good, and she would get it. She would get it. What up, Jonan? She would get it in all three, but he ain't lying. She is better than the first one.
Look, here's what I'm going to say, though. We all have to remember this. Looks fade, and love makes you do crazy things. That's why these Deadpool movies
Look at
work.
how Deadpool looked, and she still said it.
Love makes you do crazy things, bro. If you love somebody, just changes the way you think, and even when you lock in.
Just remember what he did for her for the first movie. That maximum effort, helicarrier, saving that shit. I mean, that'd make you want to stay with anybody anyway.
All right, moving forward, I have one question I need you guys to answer. So, were they trying to make fun of that Ant-Man's no longer going to be a gigantic being anymore? Is that why that gigantic Ant-Man was in the void? Like, I was confused with that. I need answers.
No,
just a reference to Old Man Logan.
This is a reference to Old Man Logan.
That's all that was.
They had a place called Pym Falls where Hank Pym
because Paul Rudd has not
died as he was a big guy. But this certain Falls Ant-Man ship was supposed to be Scott Lang, so it wasn't the same Pym Falls. It was taken from Old Man Logan with the inspiration of Pym Falls. It was supposed to be Scott Lang, him reaching out to get something. Who knows what that reach out is, but yeah, that's supposed to be Scott Lang. But I will say, in the first Loki, when he first got to the void after he was pruned, and they were looking at like the Kang Tower, which is spelled Q-A-N or Q-U-A-N-G, and then the Thanos helicopter, then a whole bunch of things in the backdrop, they came across a giant helmet. Wasp, the yellow wasp being, Ant-Man's main, antagonist. That helmet was the exact same size helmet that Ant-Man was, Giant Man, in this movie. So I remember I was watching some little, Easter egg thing, just doing speculations that maybe there could have been some type of battle that ensued between these two that we'll see later on in Secret Wars, whatever like that, because you got a giant Ant-Man here, but you got the giant Wasp helmet in both of the Loki series. So maybe that means something. And I mean, obviously they're mortal enemies, so maybe they fought in the void and just killed each other there. Who knows?
Maybe Cassandra killed him. We'll never know.
It is a telepath living inside of a giant skull. That's ironic.
Oh yeah. One of my questions. So how much involvement does Ryan Reynolds have with this film?
Runs it.
Like he
runs all of it, dude.
Runs it.
Back in 2014,
he is Deadpool.
He was the one that tried to pitch everything. He got the people from Zombieland to pitch the script, leaked this shit all over social media to the point that we all loved it. Then did test footage of the whole highway scene, leaked that at San Diego Comic-Con 2016. Then the whole world was like, we need it. And that's what got people to go ahead and do it. They didn't want to go ahead. Marvel didn't want to fuck with it. He did those two things with Zombieland and the digital release, and they said, we got to give him what you want. Ryan Reynolds is everything to Deadpool. Without him, Kevin Feige, no one would have produced it.
You know what? That makes perfect sense because Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool, he's the only one that wants to do comic book accurate suits. Like before that, they didn't want to do comic book accurate suits unless you was Spider-Man, and they only allow Spider-Man to have a comic book accurate suit because they're taking his mask off every 2 seconds.
Right? Ain't wrong.
Facts.
Really? They didn't want Deadpool to work like Deadpool.
Dropping bars and shit.
I mean, look how cool Hugh Jackman looked in that cowl.
Bro,
why did it take so long?
Why to the end? He could have had it on the whole time. I thought it was badass.
I told you the same thing, bro. Like he only had it on for like a few minutes, bro. I mean, to me.
Hey Jeff, real quick, I'm seeing this little tweet right here. It's only like a few seconds long. I think you're gonna appreciate what it is. It's Wesley Snipes and his conversation with Ryan Reynolds to get back as into Deadpool as Blake, because you know they had beef.
Yeah,
30 seconds long. If you care to play it in here, I think we would all appreciate it. If you just watch it yourself.
It's not from the movie. It's just a regular combo.
Yeah, it's a regular combo. It's 30 seconds long, so you just see it right then and there. Watch.
All right, I'll put it.
You check it out. I guarantee you'll appreciate it.
Okay. And then while y'all do that, then so I've looked up. So Miss Paradox's first appearance was in. Mr. Paradox's first appearance was in She-Hulk. In the She-Hulk comics?
I think in 1984, 86, yeah. But she was made in 82 or 84, yeah. It was in the 80s. It looked much, much, much different, honestly.
Oh, yeah, we're putting that in here. We can put that in here.
You seen it? You see it?
I didn't start it, but I just looked at it. I was like, okay, we can do this.
Yeah, I figured you would appreciate it.
Anything for Wesley Snipes. I'm going to be honest with y'all.
Dog, that was...
Me as a barber, I wish I could have done Wesley Snipes' hair unit. They could have had his box look better. Pause.
Better?
Bruh, look. I could have got his wig together. He could have had a Steve Harvey joint. Like, I'm just saying, I didn't think Wesley Snipes.
Steve Harvey's bald.
Steve Harvey joined his bald, more bald than me.
All right, so are y'all telling me that y'all completely were 100% satisfied with Wesley Snipes' costume and the way he looked in the movie?
Yeah, to me, I was, yeah.
Oh, I mean, where's one look? I mean, the little soul patch triangle, chin hair thing, it was cool. He spoke the same way. He acted the same way. It was funny that they kind of continued the disagreement between him, because in Blade 3,
why doesn't he have his sword? Is there an explanation behind that?
What?
Because he just didn't.
Blade didn't have his sword.
Well, I don't understand if there's a real explanation for that. My mindset, I would go with this. He was pruned, right? So he's in the void. When Sylvie and a few other people were pruned, what was in their hand didn't go with them. It was just the organic nature of them. So maybe he was pruned with the sword in his hand and didn't go with him. I don't know. Maybe that's something. But I don't think they really paid too much attention to that. That might be the most accurate answer, but I don't think they paid too much attention to that. They're probably thinking, it's like Wesley Snipes, bro. Like, why y'all pay attention to that?
I was thinking that they didn't want to...
her size. And we gave Gambit his cards. We're really looking for Blade's sword at the moment.
I was thinking that they wanted to create a separation between Blade and Deadpool, because Deadpool already has swords. So they didn't want to make it seem like they were like the same person. Because you're introducing... Because a lot of people don't know about Wesley Snipes' Blade. All of us old people do.
Right.
But, so you don't want to create this confusion, because a lot of people are not going to know who he is.
He did use his same little boomerang type of
the
double-edged blade that he catches in the first move where it goes past everybody and just catches it with one hand and smiles. He did do that twice. And he did kill Lady Deathstrike and Toad.
Yep.
It was pretty big.
And his fight seems still good. And like I had told y'all before, Wesley Snipes is a real martial artist. So I'm with it. Let's see what's the Snipes has to say.
Tried to spoil it in the Discord, though. I should have shot you.
It started with a text from Ryan Reynolds. I saw a text and it says,
"Yeah, this is what I sent you." Yeah.
I was like, I hate this guy. You know, we've been playing this for like 2 decades. We've actually liked each other.
Dude, they actually did hate each other.
But anyway, he called and told me and said, I have this idea. And he told me what the idea was. And I was like, I don't know how the hell you're going to pull that off. It's very unlikely. And I said, well, if you can make it happen, sure. I'll come and do it. And he was like, really? I was like, yeah, why not? Let's see what happens. I did not think it was possible.
He's been saying he wanted to play.
I didn't think he would be able to pull it off. I didn't think that Marvel was into it, Disney was into it, and because they had Mahershala.
Mahershala, okay.
He did kill Azazel as well.
Right on, Jonas.
It makes sense to me, but you get a call from Ryan Reynolds out of the blue after 20 years.
He's the fucking Daywalker.
20 years, wow.
Yeah. And
I remember
he told me the idea and said yes. They said yes, and it's a go. If you're in, we're in. Here we are.
Right on.
So yeah, he killed Toad, Azazel, and Lady Deathstrike. Blade went on.
Because all three of those characters can fuck you up.
It was awesome to see Gambit do his cards, attach his cards to each people, flip the ace around and go, boom, and they all detonated. And they gave you the gruesome factor of it. Bones shooting everywhere, blood, him using his staff, blah, blah. Like, he killed the Russian, which was, obviously Punisher's main villain. And that, what was that?
It was the Russian variant.
That was the
Russian variant, yeah.
Original Punisher, John
He killed him. And actually,
Kevin Nash.
Yeah, Kevin Nash played it. I actually didn't even catch that. Do you remember the one that was standing besides Azazel and Lady Deathstrike? It was a black bald dude, darker, but had a trench coat on. Did you guys see who that was? Okay, no one said anything. That was supposed to be a variant of Bullseye. When they all started fighting, there was a scene where he was sitting there going, boom, boom, and like just throwing anything out of his jacket, and they zoomed in on him, and he had a cross on his fucking head. It was just a black man variant of fucking Bullseye. But he was in there too. Dude, they even had Psylocke. That wasn't Olivia Munn.
I just see that
because
one.
when X-23 cut Juggernaut's Achilles tendon, she went and cut his head. They put the helmet in the backpack. Psylocke used her psionic whip and then threw it up to Deadpool when Cassandra Nova was putting her finger in Wolverine's head, which is when he put the shit on her head. There's a lot of little scenes like that everything was happening so fast.
I want to see that fight scene again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I got a question. I need something debunked by all you guys. All right, so how strong is Juggernaut's Achilles? Because some people don't think that X-23 can hurt Juggernaut. I know he's strong, but I'm talking about his Achilles.
Well, I mean, it's adamantium, bro.
Second or third favorite character, but it is adamantium. But
yeah,
the only thing that I'm saying that can make sense of this is that this is the Fox version of Juggernaut and not the real Juggernaut that we saw in that. You know what I mean? That's the only thing. So that Juggernaut bitch, and that can happen. Real Juggernaut with the power of Sidorak, indestructible, impenetrable. I don't care if you got adamantium or not. You ain't cutting it.
The closest thing we got to that was in Deadpool 2 when he was the CGI Juggernaut.
That was Juggernaut. Now even in the end, they played funny with him by sticking the electrical cord up his butt. But he still walked out. If you watch the end of the scene, he got out of it. But I thought they were going to bring him back. Excuse me. But I understand why they did what they did. But that Fox version of Juggernaut, that's not the Crimson Sidorak powerhouse Juggernaut that we know. Hell no. That adamantium one did shit to real Juggernaut. Hell no.
Just a variant.
Hell no. That's a weak ass variant.
Ass Sabretooth that got decapitated.
Weak ass Sabretooth.
Weak ass Sabretooth.
I thought of you the whole time, Parker. Like, what is Parker? What did you think when you saw your boy you saw Cody
I was with him. I was with him. I looked at him.
I kind of don't like Sabretooth anymore. I hate it. Oh.
Dude, I looked at him. I said, "Was that supposed to be the Muramasa blade?" He said, he shook his head though, but I did feel bad as that happened so fast. I was like, man, y'all built that up in the trailer.
It's pathetic.
Yeah, that was kind of that was weak.
That was whack. That was whack. It was better than I ain't gonna lie. I got hyped in the trailer for it, but when I saw it, I was like, man, really? But
that's one of the reasons why I made it. I'm putting this movie in the 7, because that fight was totally watered down. It was too quick. That was one that was them taking a shortcut, and we're giving them a pass because we've been starving. Another reason. Hold on.
My bad.
Another complaint, because that wasn't the first time that happened in this film. My other complaint was when Hulk and Wolverine faced off. When Wolverine was wearing that original outfit, and then Hulk just swipes Deadpool away. Why couldn't we get a full fight of that? You spent all of this money.
Big budget.
No, because it's not big budget. Because let me tell you, you spent all of this money on this shit Star Wars product called the Acolyte, and put it into more of Deadpool to really blow this thing up. Don't give them an excuse. They got the money. They put the money all into this shit.
I had an argument until you said that. Never mind.
You right, dog. You right.
But look, I found it immediately like hilarious, because I mean, the first time Wolverine's first appearance was in The Incredible Hulk, so I at least was happy that they threw that in there in the movie. Nice little cameo. Okay, next question. I got is.
I will say this though. Can I say this real quick? No, he's 1,000% right. But I will say they kind of redeemed themselves right afterwards with the very next scene with Captain America / Johnny Storm. I had a lot of people in my theater at least going ham. I mean, at least I felt. Maybe not, but.
Hold on. Jordan says Sabretooth and Human Torch had the best death of the whole entire movie.
Of course he did.
I was so happy.
I think he was the best cameo in the whole movie.
He was.
Yeah.
He definitely was. And it was funny though, because like a few years back, people were like saying,
actually, I don't know, Gambit.
Wouldn't have been funny to see if he comes back and
goes, Gambit,
you
got Okay, Parker, you got Gambit. Maul, you got.
Yeah, I go Gambit.
You got Human Torch. Bundle, who you got? Who's your favorite cameo?
The tie between Blade and Henry Cavill.
Blade and Henry. Ooh, we're about to get into that. What about you, Cuz? Who is your favorite cameo?
Elektra.
Nice, but you're a minority on that one, son.
I'm gonna tell you why. Let me explain why.
Electro?
Speak to me.
No, Elektra.
Oh, I laughed because I was just like, I thought you went to another movie. Okay, Electra. I got you.
Yeah, let me explain why. Because she was the first one that popped out of all the OG Fox Marvel superheroes. And she surprised me. And so when she came out, she was the first one. That was the first one I was like, oh shit. And then everybody else started coming out. Blade came out. Gambit came out. And so it was the moment. It wasn't actually like her character. It was the moment when she came. That was like the holy shit moment. And then it just got even better after that, because then she came in. Then Blade came in. And then Channing Tatum's version of Gambit came in. You're just like, oh shit. Like, so now you're getting through all these highs. You know, because before that, I was falling asleep. I was like this.
Oh my God.
And then she came in. And I was like, whoa. And I woke back up. So that's the reason why. She woke me up.
All right.
So that explains to Jennifer Garner, even as an older woman, she's still hot enough to get her brother up.
What? Okay. What? I was about to say. We all got her high on the hotness.
You think Jennifer Gardner is hotter than Wade's wife?
Yes.
Vanessa versus.
Absolutely. I would think Jennifer Gardner right now. Right now.
Is it the lips? I think it's the lips for me.
It's everything.
Jennifer Gardner or Jessica
No
Biel?
way. No way. Monica Braxton.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. Mine's is Blade and Gambit.
That was funny when he said, sorry about Daredevil. Daredevil. She's like, it's fine. Because you know you're talking about the Ben Affleck Daredevil, and they've been together twice, and they divorced. Shit's hilarious.
Jonas says, best cameos for him were just the heroes in general. Electra Blade, Gambit, Johnny, X-23, the Henry Cavill. Was funny confirmed. Yeah. Okay, I'm about to get into it.
They really shouldn't have shown X-23 in the trailer. They really shouldn't have done that.
All right, so
yeah, you're right. They shouldn't have done that.
Okay, question.
Jeff fucked up Blade for us.
What was your favorite variant of Wolverine?
Cavill.
Dude, that was Cavill.
Another complaint. Why I put this at 7. Why can't we get more time, more on-screen time for each variant? I really like that Wolverine with the extra long hair and the no
apocalyptic
Wolverine.
Why can't we get more? That was the cool shit. If we had more of that, that would have made a better film. And I'm telling you guys, you guys are so starving. You guys are so thirsty because you've been deprived for years that they just give you a little bit. They just give you a little, and you, I sucked the titty. Oh yeah, great movie of all time. I know it seems like that. Compared to She-Hulk, I know it seems like that. Compared to Moonlight, I know it seems like that. Compared to Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel?
Of course.
They have budgets.
I'm not going to lie.
No, don't give me that budget.
They have budgets and legalities.
There's a thing called the Acolyte.
There's a thing called the Acolyte. And legalities.
There's a thing called the Marvels. They spent a whole entire movie. They spent a whole entire fucking, I don't know how much on the Marvels, and nobody went to go see that shit. They just wanted to do that for their feminist agenda.
I'm with you. But when they put these things out, these things are already planned a decade ahead. So by the time they came out, they've already been planned that far a time ago, and were already filmed nearly a year ago before we actually finally see them. So we will have the feeling that we have of it because of the time
that's mine too.
Out. But it already was planned before we feel the way that we already feel about society now. So that's the only time I give them a little leeway about it. Like they just gotta try something.
So my favorite variant was just like Jonas, the comic book accuracy, short.
The short
Wolverine. I just want him to be buffer though. I just want him to be buffer than that. But I want a short Wolverine, like heli stocky, like bigger than that though.
I thought it was crazy when he fell out and landed on the Red Skulls. I was like, holy shit. But then it was the uncanny X-Men being crucified by the Reavers. I was like,
paying homage.
What's going to happen? But then they got out of there. But the whole joint was. I wanted
a question outside of that. Do you guys think there's any possibility we will see Apocalypse again in the MCU?
Yes.
Yeah. I do because. In my opinion, because when they were going through the void, they were seeing Thanos' old ships, the Golden Gate Bridge from when Magneto moved in X3. They came across. Excuse me.
Breathe.
Apocalypse is definitely coming back, and they're gonna bring in Onslaught. Calling it now.
You calling Onslaught?
Calling it. They're gonna bring in the mutants, and
we know the mutants is coming.
Sentinel story again.
There it is. Okay, you said who's coming back again? My bad.
Onslaught.
No, not Onslaught. The one before that.
Apocalypse.
Both of them come back.
Because in the void, they showed the pyramid and shit like this. Now you could go ahead and sit there and think Rama Tut, what about that? But Rama Tut more signifies the Sphinx that we've seen in Loki. They showed the Giza pyramids and shit like that. That's Apocalypse. Apocalypse was the one that created the pyramids as far as the mutants go. That's En Savanur. So that's what I think. I think Apocalypse should come back. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then, how'd you guys feel about Wolverine fighting, like getting down on all fours and fighting Deadpool for that first fight scene?
Epic.
That was cool.
Epic.
That was cool.
Yeah.
The true Wolverine.
Yeah, that was cool.
I said I like. Didn't he do the Marvel vs. Capcom move too in one of his combos?
Of course.
Yes.
Of course. Dude, he did all the poses. The best pose was when they broke out of the back of the bus. Man, but we're going to get to that.
Drill claw.
And then okay.
Barrage, all that shit.
So I was watching a couple other reviews. They said that comic that was in the sand and the void was the Battle World issue with Dr. Doom.
Wars.
So that already threw out, kind of insinuated that we're going to get that.
You said who now? I didn't hear
there was a comic in the sand in the void.
Dr. Doom on the cover.
Yeah.
Which was like
next
very
one?
slight reference. And then they dropped the hammer, San Diego Comic-Con, with the reveal. Robert Downey Jr. And if we're comfortable, we can move to that topic. So I'll start. My thoughts are that it's just, man, oh man, what are we doing here? It's either swing for the fences, Hail Mary play, or Robert Downey Jr. is going to fucking crush it. One of the two, and that's it.
Oh, well.
There yet.
Let me see here. You know what? For what we've covered, before we do that, I could end it real quick with a couple questions.
We didn't talk about Kind Pool yet either.
You said what?
Kind Pool.
Oh, Kind Pool. Oh my gosh.
Funnest character ever.
I wanted Dogpool to have a fight scene. I thought we was going to get a real Dogpool.
Oh, crack me up.
Hey, Jeff. Another reason why it's a 7. All they did.
This died.
Wolverine and Deadpool versus Deadpool Core made it a 10.
Do you think it's
guys? This was one big toy commercial.
This thing was ill.
That's all it was. This was a toy commercial. So y'all can get y'all hot toys, y'all Mezco.
Last scene, shit like that. Them fight scenes was ill.
I like every fight scene. Hold on, okay.
Every fight scene was ill. Gambit went off. Fucking hoes up. Flay went off. Lecture went off. Everybody went off.
I'm glad you enjoyed the little that they give you.
It was the whole movie.
All right. Well, I mean, all right. So, for the most part, I'm pretty sure everybody has seen this film. All in all, how'd you guys like the ending? How this movie ended?
I don't know.
I felt like this was
honestly like I was really a big fan of the ending, to be honest.
Okay.
To be honest,
I felt it was silly. The story was silly.
Agree, but
I didn't even feel like I didn't even know what they were even doing with them holding hands and trying to stop. Like I didn't
that was just kind of all over the place.
Yeah,
they were supposed to die.
The story was silly. The story was
silly.
They
were supposed to die, but I think there's a reason why they didn't, which was why they're going to explain later. Maybe it's something with Loki.
Dual healing factors.
I don't
know. This movie did not have
a
purpose. This movie had no purpose. That's why the ending, you felt like,
That's
absolutely not true. It absolutely had
but it did have a purpose, bro.
It absolutely did have
purpose, the purpose of selling you action figures. This was one big toy commercial.
It's I feel like you came into it with that mindset.
Oh my gosh. Well, I can't say you're wrong because yes, it is for merchandise. I mean, but everything's
for merchandise. But without this movie, you can't go to Secret Wars. This sets up Secret Wars.
Yeah, this throws
everything.
So one thing that confused me. So this whole time, Deadpool never had adamantium blades. He finally
got it to him at the TVA. Yeah, they gave it to him at the TVA. Remember, TVA can do shit. Remember, first season.
I thought he always had adamantium blades. That's what I thought.
Man, they did to him at the TVA. TVA do all that shit. They were using Infinity Stones as paperweights.
Yeah, yeah, they were.
There ain't nothing to them. You're just like, here you go. And that's why they made him his whole new outfit. That's why they were doing the whole Batman Robin shit. Zooming in on him, smacking ass, splitting down, coming back. All that bullshit. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. That's where it came from. Okay. The only reason why his swords could hang up against Wolverine's blade.
This film was definitely like more fun than them trying to tell like an actual like serious story. Like Endgame.
Thank you.
But
that's
Endgame, Infinity War, that's your serious story. Like
it's supposed to be that. It's supposed to be like that.
Yeah, it's Deadpool. So like, what do you expect? You know.
It threw me off though because Wolverine is in a serious storyline, and so I know that Deadpool is goofy, but with such good action scenes, right? Especially with the ones with the Wolverine, it was covered up in this goofy ass music, and I'm like,
that's supposed to be that way, though. That's what's supposed to be, though.
But it turned it into like cute little action. The music alone turned it into like cute little action. It wasn't
that's
like, do you guys remember the beginning of Logan? But think about it. Do you guys remember the beginning of Logan when he was driving around the limo and they tried to steal the limo, the biker gang?
Yeah.
And he fucked those niggas up. And
but Logan isn't Deadpool, though. Deadpool's supposed to be goofy, in tune with the fourth wall, being retarded. This is Deadpool. This is premier Deadpool. Logan is supposed to be that serious. That's why Wolverine is that adjacent. That whole car scene when he roasts him to his face, that was one of the most. And then I was just like, damn, I felt bad.
Wolverine damn near hurt Deadpool's feelings.
You really? He's like, you couldn't even save a Drake with a stripper, motherfucker. I would love to say that you would die alone, but it must be God's biggest joke. Boom! He was snapping. Hugh Jackman went out. I was like, still off on this nigga. Like, I felt it. You know what I mean? But it's supposed to be surrounded in goofiness. It's supposed to be.
Something, I'm telling you guys, something in the writing was Disney-fied to the point where I didn't feel like I was even watching the first two Deadpool films. Like, even though the first two Deadpool films was like goofy, the jokes were funnier. I was like in tears laughing at the first Deadpool movie. This one, all the jokes, I was like, haha. Like I'm trying to force.
Y'all didn't laugh during this movie?
I laughed my ass.
I laughed my ass.
Even the cameos jokes were funny. Blade had me laughing. Gambit had me laughing. Chris Evans had me laughing.
It was definitely oversaturated with jokes, but to enough that I laughed enough, you know.
It was extra though, but
it was definitely oversaturated with jokes. I laughed enough at it to enjoy it.
Deadpool kills the universe. Even the Deadpool court for shit like that. I mean, that's what he does. This is Deadpool. I mean, that's
guys, if we're just going to be happy with the crumbs, MCU's never going to get better.
Oh, those are not crumbs.
We're just happy with Marvel, them giving us crumbs.
Miss Marvel's was crumbs. She-Hulk's was crumbs.
No, that was nothing. That was them wasting our time. This is the crumbs.
Love and Thunder was crumbs.
You can't make $445 million in 3 days and it
the retired
you can't do that.
That was
that's not crumbs
in comparison to what we can get. I'm telling you guys.
We will never get those 10 years back. We will never get those 10 years back.
Final question for Deadpool. I need a poll from you guys, and we're going to move on and talk about Iron Man.
This is $1 billion movie.
All right, so give Nova as a villain a rating 1 to 10.
No, we're not.
All right. Parker, what's Nova's villain rating? 1 to 10.
Exactly. We haven't had a. You said it. We haven't had
$1 billion.
Then we roll back in.
Endgame.
Exactly. That's the point. We're starving.
No, I had another point, but he wants to change the subject.
Okay.
So
all right.
Dr. Doom. Parker don't have all night.
All right, he wants to get to Doom. Doom is his boy. Yeah.
All right. So Parker, what's your rating for Nova as a villain, 1 to 10?
10.
You got 10? You got 10 for Nova? What about you, cuz?
Wait, what's the question again?
Your rating for that villain, that chick.
Oh, a 0.
I don't blame you. All right, we go for the 0. I'm gonna get back to you on your 0. I'm trying to see what the balance is in the room. Jules, what's yours?
You're at 8.5.
8.5. Maul, what you got?
Like a 3, honestly. I just did not care about her at all, bro. At all. I was too focused on Wolverine and Deadpool the whole time.
But her threat,
she wasn't as impactful enough.
Thank you. She wasn't impactful enough because
she wasn't impactful because she was supposed to die. But her threat was ridiculous because her threat is immense.
Yeah. I mean, she's very powerful, but
in the comic book, she is absolutely
I think she was so OP that they couldn't really give her
OP as hell.
I mean, I understand. It's kind of
supposed to lose.
It's kind of random. Like there's no build up to her character. You haven't seen her before in any other movie.
Yeah,
you know, it's like it's just that's kind of why I think I guess.
I understand that. Yeah, I knew she was gonna die at that movie, but knowing who she is in the comic books and what she can do.
Another thing that didn't make sense. The reason why
he's a monster.
Was why couldn't she sense that Wolverine and Deadpool was downstairs trying to destroy the machine?
She could, but she couldn't. She can't. No, she could, but she can't separate from it. She just tried to overpower them. She could. She just couldn't separate. Whoever separated died. Like once you're linked in, that was it. That's why when they both went in, it's like you link with this. That's it. She did the exact same thing. They just overpowered her.
Okay.
All right, Parker. The moment we've been waiting for. So, how do you think this Robert Downey Jr. Dr. Doom is going to play out? Can you get some of the people who are not aware a little familiar with your homie?
Well, Dr. Doom is literally just Iron Man plus Doctor Strange at the same fucking time. So it kind of makes sense that it is Robert Downey Jr. playing him. I would have gone with either Michael Fassbender or I would have gone with Cillian Murphy as Dr. Doom.
He would have been good, yeah.
What's wrong with the original Dr. Doom from the first 2 movies?
Oh, I don't like it.
He could have done it too. Fuck it.
I do not.
No, that guy's name is Julian, whatever like this, because that's my name. He don't act anymore.
Oh, well, there you go.
He retired Hollywood. He don't act anymore.
Man, Disney's gonna back up that Brinks truck. Beep, beep,
right?
Beep.
Some people, guy, you guys are familiar with the guy that plays Jaime Lannister in Game of Thrones? It's like name was like Nikolai, whatever like this. A lot of people, apparently on Twitter, aka X, whatever you want to call it, really calling for him, Cillian Murphy, and like you said, Michael Fassbender. I was just like, really? Okay, I guess him.
Do you still think we'll get a separate actor a regular Doom, and then there'll just be a variant of Robert Downey Jr.'s Doom as well?
No. I mean, there's 2 stories of Iron Man and Doom swapping. You got Infamous Doom, and then you got the other one where they were like college roommates and Doom was jealous of them. They swapped minds and all that shit like that and went against each other. But then the Infamous Doom was after Civil War II, after Captain Marvel killed Tony Stark. His mind was downloaded to AI, but Dr. Doom took his armor, put it onto his armor, and kind of just was like Dr. Doom type of Tony Stark. That's Infamous Dr. Doom. I don't know which one they're going to do. I think they'll do... Well, I don't know if they'll do that.
Any chance... I
think it'll just be a variant.
And is there any chance in this Fantastic Four film that's going to be taking place in the 70s that we'll see a teenage Doom or
Dude, they do look like they back in the past, like in the 60s or 70s type shit.
Yeah.
I was just like, I don't know.
We might get a young version of Doom?
I don't know what we'll see with that. That's a little crazy.
BTG wants to know, is this the worst Deadpool movie? We're on the Dr. Doom right now, but it's definitely not the worst Deadpool movie.
Yes, it's the worst Deadpool movie.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. But it's great in comparison to all the other shit that we've been getting.
Reynolds cannot be replaced.
It's the greatest movie of all time.
Reynolds can't be replaced. What are you doing, BTG? Damn it.
Trolling.
This movie has already made more than half of what the other 2 movies made in the first 3 days.
All right. So how many appearances will Doctor Doom make? Whether it be post credit scenes or anything.
Who knows? Who knows?
He's got.
We would have to figure out the Marvel slated.
Here's what I think might happen. Remember that scene with all the Kangs? Mm-hmm. I say introduce Doom, wiping them all out in one go.
Oh, that would be crazy. That's a good idea, dude.
That would really show, like, man, this motherfucker is on a next level.
He might do that. I mean, Beyond Doom was on that type of shit.
All the Kangs in that Coliseum scene, whatever, at the end of Ant-Man 3, Doom just comes in.
Hey Jeff, check this out. This is from San Diego Comic-Con. Check this out real quick. I'm gonna put it real quick. It's not even a video, it's just a picture. They'll answer your question, what you just asked. BTG, get the hell on.
Yep, BTG agrees with me. See, you guys are just starving right now, and you guys can't think with a clearer head. Yes, it's making over $1 billion.
How accurate is this?
Didn't BTG say Marvels was the best movie out right now?
Doom can outpower everybody.
Hey, how accurate is this picture you sent me?
Today. San Diego Comic-Con.
San Diego Comic-Con? Okay.
I don't do BS.
That
bro.
clip of
I don't do BS.
Of RDJ on stage, bro, like revealing his face with the Doom mask. That is legendary.
This is the picture behind that. What he just said, Jeff. This is the picture behind it. That's the slated. Everything. Now, I still think they're going to end up canceling out Blade, but that's their slated after San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah, I think Blade is done.
All right, get rid of Shang-Chi 2. Nobody cares. Get rid of Armor Wars. Nobody cares.
Hold on.
Get rid of Thunderbolts.
Is Armor Wars going to be important, though? That's the real question.
I don't see it being as important.
Adamantium?
No, it's just a waste of time. Just do X-Men.
I don't know.
Do something that we want to see. Man, it takes so long to get these movies released, and you want to waste our time with shit that we don't care about. Nobody cares about Shang-Chi 2. Don't do that. Nobody cares about no Armor Wars. Nobody cares about no Thunderbolts. Just stick with the same.
Thunderbolts, I do want to see Thunderbolts.
They are getting Thunderbolts together, because after Thunderbolt Raw, I mean, obviously him being the Red Hulk, that's how they're formed. They already got the team together: Red Guardian, Elena Bolivia, the Ghost.
BTG said it's Armor War. He says that Armor Wars is a way to bring in Doom.
Doom was already going to be there before that, but let's hope so. I don't think these are anything. I don't know if these are in any particular order.
Wait, are these in order? Yeah.
I don't know if they're in any particular order, but this was the slate that they left out on. What was it called? San Diego Comic-Con. This was
this isn't in order because
I don't think it's in order, but that was a slate behind.
Yeah, it's not in order.
I believe it's in order, but that was from that's from their page.
All right, I changed my mind about Shang-Chi 2. I think that's a great movie for Netflix. Straight to Netflix.
It could be a series. I don't know about I'm not gonna see Shang-Chi in theaters. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh,
Armor Wars should be a series, bro. But they made it a movie, I think now.
I'm not even going to see Thunderbolts or Armor Wars in theaters.
No.
But I watch it on Netflix.
I might see Thunderbolts in theaters. I know I'm going to see Fantastic Four in theaters.
Oh yeah.
Blade is done. Blade, y'all. We can just let's just call that what it is.
Yeah.
That's Blade from now on.
Oh,
let's call it Blade a spade.
You can kiss Blade goodbye, bro. You can kiss Blade goodbye.
It's not just Blade. It can only be one Blade.
No, that's the lineup. That's the lineup. It's not necessarily in order, but that's the lineup. I'm on their page right now.
You know what will make Blade a good movie? This is what will make Blade a good movie. Hire me to be Blade, okay? And then we're not going to woke it up. We're going to make it very masculine. We're going to put some hardcore music in there. No Madonna or nothing like that. And it'll be the greatest Marvel movie of all time. And I'll get all the chicks in there. All right? I'll get all the chicks in there because they're going to be hot and horny to see me. And I'll get all the dudes in there because they're going to want to look like me.
I mean...
I bet.
It's a wonderful formula, but I mean, you're gonna have to be close.
Go off, King. I love it.
I think it'll work though.
Atta boy.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Believe in yourself.
But the problem is they want to implement Blade's daughter. They want to. You have to be the third option in a Blade movie.
That's what I said. We're not going to walk it
up. In a Blade movie, what the hell is wrong with you?
We're not going to walk it up. I'm going to be the main character, and I'm not going to listen to no woman. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be telling the woman what to do.
No, bitch.
Yeah. I mean, like, bitch, sit your ass down over there. I got work I got to do.
How'd you did you guys get a chance to see those glimpses of those Fantastic Four shots?
Yes, it looks amazing, bro.
Yes, yes.
The scenery is sick, bro. It's like a futuristic, like 70s. It looks sick.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'm really excited to see Mr. Fantastic. He's been needed in so many. He's been needed in the MCU for so long.
I love the character.
Mr. Fantastic.
I was gonna say.
What?
I was gonna say. I love the character, but I don't like. I love the character, but Pedro Pascal, bro. Really, really, bro.
Carlos, Mr. Fantastic. I love
it. Jeff, real quick. I want to get back to what we're doing, but I'm sure it's not.
I'm telling y'all happy about the crumbs.
That boy Michelangelo. Hey, Maul, get the popcorn ready for the Naruto TMNT comic that's about to drop.
I'm ready, bro.
Parker, where you at?
Yeah.
Bro, they was giving us these joints at our theater.
How many crumbs is inside?
So you said how many what? Crumbs?
How much crumbs is it inside?
Are you mad because Deadpool wore his mask and Spider-Man refuses to? So you gonna shit on us?
That's a big deal. Hey, Spider-Man never wears his mask, bro.
Right, because Tom Holland doesn't play Spider-Man. Spider-Man plays as Tom Holland.
I agree, and no, he agreed.
I'm gonna be completely kidding if I just see Tom Holland in a black Spider-Man, the symbiote costume for Secret Wars,
just a space the whole time.
Hey, you know what? What do you think about this? Hold on. Hold on 1 second.
He could be frowning the whole time.
I got a question.
He's not gonna dance like Tobey Maguire. I'll hitting him down and shit. You said what, Bundle?
Address this. Okay, so basically we're going to Doomsday, which will take us into Secret Wars. So we know about Secret Wars. Doom essentially merges the broken parts of the multiverse that happened because of incursions, puts them together, and that creates the battle world. Correct? Right? We know that to be Secret Wars. But how do all these incursions happen? And if we go by what Krasinski's Fantastic Four, Reed Richards says, is just like people who are outside of their own timeline created this stabilizing, not in their own universe. Monica Rambeau at the end of Marvels, she went into a different universe. She can't stay there. Same thing with America Chavez and Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness. Same thing in fucking Kamala Khan shit. There's a lot of fucking incursions with different people who are in the wrong universes. Even the fucking
too, right?
Yeah, even fucking Venom symbiote. So if you are not in your right timeline, that causes an incursion. That's what Miss Reed Richards said, which is why he was mad at Doctor Strange for coming to them in the Illuminati. So with all these past movies, they keep dropping people off in these different universes and just leaving it as is. So will that be the reason why all these universes collapse and why Doomsday and Secret War happen?
That's a really good theory, yeah.
That is a good theory.
That's probably, I like that theory.
So, I mean, like I say, even Kamala Khan's shit, the Jinn, the clandestine, they came from a different stuff and they stayed there. And actually, there's a lot of different people from there. Well, theory time.
You know what? You're really advanced, man. And you guess what? I guess Deadpool and Wolverine was a good film. If you said that it was a good film, then I guess I just gotta believe it. And maybe I just gotta give it another chance and see it from your lens. Because I guess I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm a casual. I'm a normie.
But yeah, it's like Laura came back. Even the dog from that universe, from that. That should cause an incursion on multiple different movies and multiple scales.
I saw. Do you think Battle World's going to happen? Isn't it called Battle World?
That's exactly what happens because all those different incursions happen.
Exactly.
And it's Doom using the powers of Molecule Man and the Beyonder to stop this. But he tricks him, uses Molecule Man to take the Beyonder's power, and then absorbs that power from Molecule Man, and then becomes God Emperor Doom, the strongest Doom ever. Period. That's Doom in all white. That's the one.
But this is what we gotta take into consideration. Okay, I'm 32 now, right? That's how old I am now. When Fantastic Four comes out, I'm gonna be like 35. When Spider-Man 4 comes out, I'm gonna be like 38. When Avengers: Secret Wars come out, I'm gonna be like 42. So, like, how are we going to have all this time to make these movies? By the time that we fulfill everything, I'm going to be damn near dead.
Yeah. I mean, if you consider really when this MCU saga started, it's 2008. The people who are our age now, how old are they during that time? Oh, shit. They're like in their 50s.
Live your life. Fuck it.
They in their 50s. So yeah, we're gonna be in our 50s by the time this shit.
I mean, a whole lot of CGI is all we asking for. Makeup does exist.
I mean, maybe we're finally gonna feel like how the Star Wars fans feel. They started their shit in the 70s and it's still going.
Okay, are they going to develop Doom, or is he already going to be OP?
I think Doomsday will be his entire just like story, like where he's been at, like who he is, what he's about. That's what Doomsday will be.
I think there's three different. Yeah, I think there's 3 different ways they're going to do it. Right? These guys is going to be a variant that went wrong. They're going to be the one that had the story where Doom and Iron Man transferred their minds, or the one where Iron Man died to Captain Marvel and Doom took his place. It's going to be one of those 3.
Because y'all remember in Infinity War, that was Thanos' movie. He was the main character in that movie with Thanos. It explained.
Doomsday
it explained his purpose, what he was doing, why he was doing it, his background. Like it explained everything. I think Doomsday would be the same thing.
It's gonna be hard to replicate.
Sick, bro.
I hope they do.
Doom's got a little bit more personality.
Yeah, he does.
And excitement, and he's more familiar. Because remember, a lot of people weren't even familiar with Thanos anyway. So I know it'll work out.
It's pretty cool to me too how like this is gonna pretty much like the MCU started with Iron Man, and it's gonna end with. Well, Iron Man. Well, not Iron Man, but it's going to end with his face as the villain,
What so Disney series have seasons coming up?
Like multiple seasons?
Yeah. So Agatha. Loki. Is Agatha still okay? Is getting queued up?
Agatha, House of Harkness. Yeah.
Agatha's going to happen. Daredevil's still dropping.
Yeah.
Is there anything else? Is that Vision series going? Is that Vision?
Oh, Vision, Ironheart too.
Oh yeah.
It don't matter though. We're not gonna watch none of that shit. The only thing we're gonna try is Daredevil.
For me, bro. I'm gonna try to get breakdowns and stuff.
We're gonna try Daredevil, and hopefully they didn't woke it up, but they probably already did. And that's that.
Yeah.
And don't expect the Daredevil from Netflix. If y'all think that we gonna get an inkling of that,
dude, don't say
y'all
that.
Really starving.
Don't say
y'all really that Daredevil is gone. You think they gonna make Kingpin ruthless? Man, they gonna they had Kingpin
developing a nice ass
Caitlin Bishop.
That means they will completely drop the ball on Kingpin. It's not like they've dropped the ball on a character before. They dropped the ball on Punisher a little bit.
They already ruined Kingpin, cuz they ruined Kingpin in the Caitlin Bishop show, aka Hawkeye. But it was the bait and switch. It was really the Caitlin Bishop show. Oh, they did Hawkeye dirty in that show too, man.
As far as these TV shows go, Bundle, what do you think Agatha any of you guys? What do you think Agatha's going to have to offer to the MCU?
I can't think of anything she has to offer, bro.
I don't even know why they're making her.
That show is so weird to me.
What?
I don't get it.
That show is so stupid, bro.
I don't see what she could
That show
possibly
is so
do.
dumb, bro.
We're talking about budget
No
here.
insinuations,
They're
no,
doing an
there's
Agatha
nothing in the
show.
spiritual realm, nothing to swap or
That
have
show's
to
way.
empower. There's
Money
no
laundering.
He said money laundering.
Ghost Rider come at her somewhere out of Agatha.
Ghost Rider?
Nah, I don't fucking know. I mean,
They don't know their fan base. Their fan base is dudes like us. Are we gathered around in the circle like, oh man, I can't wait to see that Agatha show. I mean, if they,
This is what I've been saying.
At least if they gonna do that, then make Agatha fucking hot. Make her with a BBL, a boob job, and then like
She'll have a witchcraft BBL.
Violence on that
Bro,
shit.
Agatha has to be one of the worst ideas ever, bro. It has to be.
Right.
It was not a moment where I said I wondered what happened to her when I was watching Wanda.
Nobody
Wanda
cared.
already had to build up. Wanda was a slow, like.
It was a slow process. Yeah. But hey, cuz if Agatha had a BBL, you'd be want to watch that show.
Back to room though.
I'll be watching it too. I won't miss an episode. Hey Mal, I won't miss an episode. Hey Parker, I won't miss an episode. Hey Bundle, I won't miss an episode.
All right, is She-Hulk going to get another season?
Fuck no.
That's a good question. I don't know.
If they make her thicker, I'll be there like a Snicker.
Can't disagree.
Honestly, I doubt it. I doubt it, honestly. All the backlash it received, like any plans they had of making one, might have been
go
going out the
ahead
window.
and
They said that She-Hulk show was actually very comic book accurate. About how like comic books is not really that much action in it either. What's you guys' thoughts on that? Because I stepped in one of the comic book shops in here in Vegas. Vegas has the most comic book shops in the world, by the way.
All right, partner. Have a good night, buddy.
All right, Park.
All right, bro.
All right, Parker.
I mean, it's kind of that's true. It's kind of true, yeah.
And so
her
one
character sucks though.
Yeah, one of the owners saying that show was actually very comic book accurate.
Oh, She-Hulk.
Yeah, She-Hulk.
Yeah, it was.
So are we just complaining for no reason, or am I a complainer because I'm just spoiled with entertainment?
No, the plot of She-Hulk.
I thought her character was different from the comics.
The plot of She-Hulk was different in the modern takes, but in the beginning it was like that. But like you reiterated earlier, it's like, do you not know your audience? The people who are here, it's guys. And so the whole show kind of seemed like how Barbie did, like a jab at dudes. You brought up the worst archetype of men. Like, we're all stupid, we're all goofy, we're all this egotistical, misogynistic type, whatever. It's like, you do understand that the people who are your fan base are like 90-80% guys, and the girls here are just because you're making a girl superhero TV show. And it just
most girls still didn't give a fuck.
It just felt tone deaf, and then all of her biggest enemies, like we said before, the Wrecking Crew, Titanica or Titana, whatever her name is, and then even that little circle group she got with Blade's son, the other Wrecking Crew, the Abomination. It's just like, why are you making all these villains bitches, bro? It's just like, do you know who's watching this show? Do you know? It's just. The first episode was the best one, and the last one, the last one felt good because it was just like she was one of the first, if not the first one, in the 80s to break the fourth wall. So it was cool to see her kind of get down from Disney Plus and whatever like that. But a lot of it felt forced, and it was just like, it felt tone deaf. You don't know your audience. Like, you're shitting on the very people that would actually.
Are you saying it's more timing? Are you saying it's more timing than anything?
No, it's not timing. It panders to an audience that isn't the mainstream that makes your money.
I think they're trying to turn us into women solely. Like, they're trying to make us more emotional. And this was at Bundle. This was my complaint that I was trying to tell you in the beginning when I said that there was no reason for Deadpool to have a love interest, because this is the psyche. Okay, all three Spider-Man films with Tobey Maguire, they were essentially the same film. All of them had the goal of saving Mary Jane at the very end. right? And if Spider-Man can't save Mary Jane, then what is he? Oh, he's nothing. He can't function properly. Okay, so then you take that exact same formula with Deadpool. Deadpool has to have this love interest. He has to have this purpose from this one woman. In Deadpool 2, he loses her, and then he's trying to kill himself. He's trying to blow himself up because there's just no reason in life without having a woman. So now we got all these simps online, liking all these girls' posts on IG, and it's bumping up their heads, right? It's bumping up their heads because we need the women. We're trying to get the women, right? We can't go out with the boys and just have a good time. We got to holla because we always got to have a woman, right? Right. So women are now in the position of power where we look at as less than. So it's a lot harder to get a woman because a woman's natural position is to look up, but they don't look up to us no more in society because we pedalize them. We pedalize them in media through Deadpool, through Spider-Man, saying if you don't have this woman, you don't have a purpose, and you should go and kill yourself like Deadpool tried to kill himself. So when a girl leaves us, we already have this ideology in our mind. Oh, our life is nothing. Oh, I'm so depressed. That was programmed in us. So now they're trying to take the programming even further. They're having us watch She-Hulk, telling us, "Yeah, you ain't nothing. Yeah, you can't function without a woman. You're an idiot. You're dumb. All this stuff." They're trying to slowly feminize us to the point where we have no ball sack, and we're just eating it up. We're just taking the crumbs.
Now hold on.
Well, one second. You're not wrong, but the correlation to Deadpool is wrong. It's because Deadpool did this far before this feminization of the country that you're talking about right now. He's killed himself for far less and for women before this movie even was filmed. But he only really went after her. The first movie got her. Second movie, yes, she died. And then it wasn't really truly about her anymore like that. In the third movie, he didn't even have her at all. So we really only had to deal with the love interest for one movie. Now, while you're not wrong about what society is doing, the correlation with Deadpool isn't the strongest of points because he has done that multiple times in the comic books and for even less than that. But I do understand what you're saying, just not with the Deadpool parallel. But
now, what you're saying is immediately accurate. This would be a part of her legacy for She-Hulk to be that as a property itself. Am I being right or wrong?
I'm not really sure what you were asking.
I'm saying. Okay, with everything that you said, cuz, with regarding the female empowerment and looking down upon a man, I mean that's what She-Hulk is, if I'm not mistaken.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much.
Yes.
So timing. Timing. So at this particular time in our society, She-Hulk is is accurate in our society right now.
Yes, fact.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, that is right. It is a direct
you walk outside of your home, that's kind of accurate is what's going on around here.
Right. Yeah, and it's very accurate too because she's a lawyer, but she still has to move at home with parents. Why? Because of student loan debt.
Hey, now what y'all said Deadpool is an accurate version in as he is to the comics or no? Like MCU, I guess MCU now. Deadpool is he accurate to the comics or no?
Well, I think I was thinking that he wasn't because I was like, I don't think that Deadpool has all these love interests in the comic books, but according to this podcast, I'm wrong.
I played the old game, that old game on 360, bro, and he's kind of different. He's a little bit different.
That's what I was comparing it to. I was comparing it to
a little more.
He's more
schizo, and he's more bloodthirsty. He's not as funny, and the version what you're talking about, the version of Deadpool that's in love with death, the version of Deadpool that kills the Marvel Universe twice. The version of Deadpool that just goes all out all the time. He's a little bit more bloodthirsty there, which I could understand how you would want that. You know what I mean? But hell, Wolverine is far more bloodthirsty in the comic book.
That's what I'm saying. That this
but the thing is, we didn't get a less than performance. We got an amazing 10 out of 10 performance from Hugh Jackman. They can't always do exactly from the comics. They actually did better.
Good, but it was covered.
No, he did great. He did great, but they actually did better in many versions. There's many areas that
they have Wolverine fighting to Madonna. Come on now, man.
Deadpool was damn near sent into Marvel Comics to piss off fanboys. That's what Deadpool is about. At the end of the damn day,
it's not supposed to piss off fanboys. It's supposed to give us what we want. That movie is what we wanted.
But I'm saying him being implemented into Marvel and comics and everything, he hurts everybody's feelings. Unless, I mean, if you're a fan of those properties, Deadpool's there. When you see Deadpool in your comic, know that your favorite person is about to get shit on. That's what you need to know. That's gonna happen.
I'm gonna say this. No. I think
who does he not shit on? He shit on Wolverine.
He did a good job still as Deadpool. You know, Ryan Reynolds or whatever. He did a good job as Deadpool. But he was definitely a little bit, yeah. But he was definitely his character now has definitely been a little bit, you know, like softened for, you know, I'm not sure what reason, but
you think he's softer in a rated R movie? You think Deadpool was softer in this movie?
Compared to like some things that I've seen him else in, like the game, like the old game, and like a few shows I've seen, he seems way different, like a little bit softer.
Right. And that's softer.
Well, with respect. This movie was not supposed to make him the hard ass that he was in the first movies. He was supposed to be the hero.
No, that's fine.
Deadpool is he's the anchor point now, because remember, Logan died and he had to figure out how to save his universe. But now his universe is saved. He was able to go back to Earth. What was it, 10005? He's now the anchor point. He had to figure out how to be that hero, which is why him and them chained each other, shit like this together. Why Wolverine could even come back to his universe for an incursion to not start right away. He's now the anchor point. He's now the anchor. But no, I'm not justifying. That's the plot point. You don't have to like it. I'm not arguing what you like or not. But that's the plot point and why it was that way. He was not looked at to be as visceral and vicious. He was in the beginning, but he wasn't made to be that way like he was in the first and second one. That's why the whole time, I want to be an Avenger. He's talking to Happy. He wanted to get Vanessa back. He's trying to do better. He tries to show his leadership by pressing the fact, I used to do the X-Force. I'm Marvel Jesus. I'm saluting to this. I'm going to help the TVA. I want to do all that. He even said, I'm going to use my black belt and Karen to tell the TVA what you're doing there. Like, he was just trying to be a hero the entire time. Hell, the first time they even fought, him and Wolverine, Deadpool told him to stop like helly different times before it was just, let's fucking go. Then they fought. You know what I mean? So it was him showing his redemption arc, if you can say.
Well, that's fine. I just feel like he works better as an anti-hero.
Yeah, we don't have to like it. Yeah,
I don't want to see him as a hero. You know,
I feel you. But I also.
But you're explaining why the movie had a softer tone, and you're trying to, because I was trying to tell you that I feel like the writing was a lot softer in this film, and you're trying to explain why it was, which that makes sense.
And I understand. And I understand what you guys are saying too. But we've already had what it looks like when he doesn't give a fuck. So it's not like we've been robbed of that. We just now see that other side. But he has both of those sides.
Well, I don't read comics on Deadpool a lot, so I wouldn't know how he is in most comics. But
he's got both sides. He's got the side that you see of him caring about everyone, blind Al, all those people creating X-Force. No, that's absolutely Deadpool.
He's got a romantic side to himself too.
He's got a romantic side to that. All that's absolutely the love of the dog, all that shit like that. Blind Al being his roommate, the people. That's absolutely him. But yeah, his best comics is when he's that visceral anti-villain that doesn't give a fuck. I always see him as like this like, and that's the best writing, and I'm not going to argue it, and I will not argue that. But I do feel that this was an anchor to that bridge, so maybe next time we see him, he can be that person. Hopefully.
Do you think that Disney will allow him to be that person?
Yeah, because the first movies. Oh yeah, because the first movies they showed it.
That's a good ass question, cuz.
No, they will. The first movie. Dude, listen to it.
How? What's the proof?
They were talking about pegging. He was stabbing dick and balls and type of shit. They were ripping people in half, severing different
I'm gonna reel this back in.
They were doing more gruesome things in this movie than they were in the second movie. And that was Disney.
All right, but
blood and gore is one thing, but like just like character is a different thing. Like, will his character be back to that point, or like at that level that he was?
I
before?
see no reason why not.
You got to have blood and gore to get us in there, to make us believe that we're seeing something. But they try to trick us at the same time by giving us a softer version.
Yeah. Okay. So, but check this out. Isn't it obvious that we're not going to get another Deadpool sequel after this? So then he would have to include himself in a film that Ryan Reynolds isn't creating. So I
think we'll get more Deadpool movies though.
It's gonna be in Secret Wars.
But I'm saying, okay. Originally, y'all said Ryan Reynolds had all the involvement with this film to set everything up. Do you think somebody else writing outside of Ryan Reynolds will let Deadpool be damn Deadpool?
Nope.
And how much Deadpool we're gonna get?
Nope.
Well, Ryan Reynolds can't play.
He ain't gonna lie out.
And Ryan Reynolds can't play Deadpool no more. We don't have another 10 years for another sequel. I mean, they like to wait 10 years for the sequel.
I don't think they'll do another Deadpool movie. I don't think they'll do another Deadpool movie. I think they'll show up in Secret Wars.
You don't think so? No more Deadpool movies? You don't think?
I don't think they will. I don't think they're getting old.
It's not enough time.
It might be. I was about to say it might be a wrap.
I mean, Thor's getting
maybe a special. You might get a special for holidays or something.
Ryan Reynolds can do it behind the mask. Wolverine, if anything, is going to pass it on to that Edmund guy or Henry Cavill.
I think Wolverine's done, but I think Ryan Reynolds.
I'm saying like this. I think he might do
Ryan
one
Reynolds
more
old, bro. Ryan Reynolds is up there.
They're all
After
the
Secret
same
Wars,
age.
it's going to be a reset anyway.
But the only thing is that Ryan Reynolds' humor doesn't go away, and as long as he still looks like the makeup and shit like that, and puts a mask on, he can still play Deadpool. Hugh Jackman, on the other hand, that's why they showed other variants. He can still do it, but I don't think there'll be another Deadpool movie. I think they will appear in Secret Wars and or Doomsday.
I was shocked that Hugh Jackman was as in shape that he was for this film.
That was
when they finally had his shirt off.
Was
they were looking at like that.
Whether or not his arms had CGI enhancements?
I have no idea.
His arms look they look like they got the size of mine in that scene. Like they look like they were growing bigger. So yeah, I think there were a little bit of CGI enhancements.
They probably did enhance some shit, but Hugh Jackman has always been like, they probably done some shit
beforehand. But I had some credible channel had said that they did do enhancements.
He did it less Mirabilis.
His arms look better. Pause.
Same year that he did the Logan movie, and it was a 75-pound difference. And he did it in the same year. So I don't know what them Hollywood diets have them boys on, man. I've seen Christian Bale go. I've seen Hugh Jackman do the same thing. I don't know what that'd be on, but.
That's Hugh Jackman's problem with this film, with doing Wolverine. It's not actually him doing the movie; it's him preparing for the movie. And he don't really like working out like that. Like that's not like.
But he got right though. He got right though. He got right though.
But he would rather chill and eat donuts all day. That's him. You know?
He did say that. His first love is stage and musicals and shit like this. But
right.
Yeah.
He ain't about that life.
Bread though. He's making bread off of this. I think he'll do one more hoorah and then die.
I think he'll be in Secret Wars. And
he'll do Secret Wars and be done. Yeah. I think he'll do that. And all these incursions, I believe that'll happen. And Robert Downey Jr.'s Doomsday, whatever storyline they'll pick, we'll go ahead and take these incursions, merge them together in Battle World. And that's Secret Wars.
So what?
I just thought you had put a video on the Discord.
Oh yeah. What was that again? It was right, yeah.
When are they gonna deal with that damn celestial in the middle of the ocean?
Well, they said that's where Adamantium gets introduced into the MCU. Yeah. They said
I remember hearing that.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
I mean, it's cool. It's a cool tie-in.
I feel. I ain't mad.
Yeah.
It's better than other bullshit.
It's better than just leaving it there, just not,
Skrull invasion. What are they gonna do with Gaia? She's like Daniel, the strongest bitch on earth right now. Remember that? In the Strong?
Yeah.
That all the powers. What, like, what they gonna
that show
do with
doesn't
her
exist,
now?
bro. That show doesn't exist.
What do with her now?
So anything that we don't see,
doesn't exist.
anything we don't see, are we just going to assume that it was consumed by a lion? And that's that's just an entity or person that they're just not going to bring in anymore. Is that their excuse?
No, I wouldn't assume that.
Because I mean, some people are being brought back.
Nah,
they would have to be in the void.
It's obvious Blade's coming back, and some of the X-Men characters that possibly died in the void will be coming back as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't assume anything. After what we just saw in this movie, we can't assume anything is done.
Yeah.
We can't assume anything is done. They may do some variants of fucking Fantastic Four and see Michael B. Jordan be Johnny Storm and Killmonger. Who knows?
Do y'all think Deadpool and Wolverine was like too oversaturated with cameos?
I like the cameos because I feel like the cameos in this movie actually meant something. You saw them more than once. They meant something to the story. You know what I mean? Even if they did die, like
a lot of them,
like I said, like, even with like Blade and stuff like this, you know, not Blade, but
a lot of them
people
didn't
Blade
like mean anything though.
Okay, the villain didn't necessarily have purpose, but it helped the battle scene. But
they helped the battle scene.
Because there were, well, I'm asking because like to me there were some cameos that I thought were like really cool that we could have seen more of, you know, like the Wolverine and Hulk fight, like the like that would have been cool to see more of that.
I actually read on that, and there was they actually had a running joke with it, which is why they killed Chris Evans after he told on him about the jokes what Cassandra Nova said, and he was just like, "It's okay anyway. The budget was running high." Because it's like just to go ahead and have Chris Evans in there would have been so much money. They only had a $220 million budget to say only, which is ridiculous. But to now actually add Mark Ruffalo's Hulk in there as well, and a few other Avengers, like, hey, yo, we already bringing back all of these other people. Like,
that's why I would swap out some of the cameos, though.
I would have.
I would just take them out.
I would have, but then at the same time, then you also have to consider the actor. What was that actor's schedule? What was their fee? What was their people talking? That's when you got to get into what
Matthew McConaughey.
I'm just saying, if
Matthew McConaughey was in that shit. Yeah, he was one of the guys.
Well, I'm saying, I mean, if you cut out like Wesley Snipes, Jennifer Gardner, people like that,
you can't do that.
You can in exchange for
I can't get rid of the Deadpool variant.
In exchange for a longer Hulk versus Wolverine fight, yeah,
I would love that. I would love that. I would just think that obviously a movie like this takes years of preparation, so they probably had to plan that ahead of time. Maybe Mark Ruffalo wasn't up for it. Maybe the animation department just didn't have the money for it. I don't know. I'd have loved it too.
Just imagine how good the video would have been.
They have plenty of money.
Imagine how good the movie would have been. We got a full Wolverine and Hulk fight. Like, let's say they would have done this. Deadpool was originally going to pair up with that version of Wolverine, right? Deadpool gets in the middle of that fight. Hulk swipes him away. Then we see Hulk and Wolverine go at it for like a good 15 minutes. Give us a good 15 minutes, right? Or 10 minutes. At the end of that fight, Hulk splits Wolverine in half and then throws Wolverine halfway across the world like he did in the comic books. And then Deadpool's like, well, I guess I got to find another variant. I got to find another version because this Wolverine just got flown across the whole entire world. You can't rock with this one.
That makes it feel better.
Yeah, it's like those quick bits of just seeing different Wolverines just felt more like oh, look at this, and just like, that's it.
I'm not mad at
this.
I'm not mad at that, but again, I think it just comes down to if they would have had to use Mark Ruffalo.
I don't think so. I mean,
he's the Hulk.
Ruffalo. He's not even good. He's not even good at Hulk.
But he's the Hulk, though, so you would have had to. When you look at when Wolverine popped his claws, it was Mark Ruffalo's Hulk's face. It was a Mark Ruffalo from behind. That costs bread already. Now you want to have a 15-minute scene when you already got Chris Evans and every single other actor making their ish back with a $200 million budget. You kind of just got to start trimming the fat. I understand why they did what they did. I would love to see that. But honestly, I would love to see an entire movie just based off of them instead of a scene. But I do
We ain't never
understand
gonna get
what
it.
you're saying.
We're gonna be 70 years old if they ever do it.
If you looked at Wolverine, Hugh Jackman's most recent interview was talking about now that he's back, how much he would have loved to do a Hulk versus Wolverine movie, but we'll see.
I'm sure he would have loved it.
I'm telling you, I'm sick and tired of us always talking about. Oh, I hope that they do this in the future, or I hope that they can't do this in the future. Why can't we get it now? Why are we always looking forward to something else? They can't do
everything. I mean, honestly, I was actually like, Cable. I didn't know why Cable wasn't even in it. It's like we could do this, we could do that.
Exactly. We're always feeling empty. Why? Because they're not going all the way. The only time that they want to go all the way, if it has to do with some LGBT stuff or their feminism crap.
Those are three things that we didn't get. Look what we did get, though. We did get.
We have to take a stand. We can't be satisfied with
well, look what we did get. We finally got Wolverine and Deadpool.
I'm not going to call this a bust.
We got the TVA.
I'm going to say this, though.
It's not a bust. We got the Saber-tooth. We got,
I think once this all resets, we'll get a different Wolverine, of course, because Hugh can't play him anymore in the future. I think once they get a new Wolverine, we'll see like way cooler stuff.
They can't.
That's what I think.
Everything in 2.5 hour movie. I mean, they can't give us everything, but they gave us a lot. They gave us a lot. They really, really did. They really did. And even if it was just a flash little. Like that. What we did get, considering, if you would have told us that we had a movie coming like this like 2-3 years ago, and this was all spoiled, we would have been like, no.
Oh, I mean, the idea is definitely a dream come true. Deadpool.
And you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Would you guys watch a series with each a Deadpool series with all those variants having a story for 45?
Yeah, there's a comic book from it. There's a comic book, the Deadpool core. Every single one of them had their own story. Yeah.
Ma, you said you wouldn't.
I'm just not interested, bro.
Would you watch it?
That's my complaint, cause that's why they're not utilizing these series to the best of their ability.
All of them.
They're giving us all these crap series. Why won't you give a series that can enhance the movies? So instead of giving us a whatchamacallit show, the little witch show,
Agatha,
instead of giving us Agatha, give us a Deadpool series to where we can get more details for the bigger movie. And so then if they would have did a series for this, right? They would have did a series for Wolverine and Deadpool. We could have saved the big fight for the major villain, have Deadpool actually have a purpose and actually have some weight, and we can actually feel that. That's how you utilize the Disney app, but they don't want to do that. They wanted to have all this shit series.
They can't do that.
They can. They have all the money in the world.
They can't do that because what you're speaking on is speaking on money, and it should just happen. You have to understand these actors have actual schedules and lives. They just can't just say, I'm going to drop everything and do a Deadpool series for 6 years while they're in their mid-40s going on 50s. Like, they have to do a movie. Like, you can only get so much. I know what we want. Like I said, it just goes back to us being spoiled by the first 10 years. We got everything we wanted. Now it's like, why can't you do it? Why can't you do it? Why can't you do it? Why can't... Honestly, they're doing what they can. No one else is doing this. And
to that, I would say this: they got to reset. Bring in new actors who actually have the time and schedule to do this stuff.
Old,
and just start from scratch, bro.
And honestly,
a lot of actors fear going into properties and superhero movies.
Two big things really set them back: the SAG strikes and COVID. That really messed up a lot of phase
we're talking about 3 or 4 years.
The Josh Robert
shows that fucked up a lot of stuff, and because that happened, a lot of actors did back out or age out of their roles. That's the whole reason why Blade ain't dropped. There's a lot of. Did
y'all see Robert Downey Jr.'s can like his wishes in order to come back and play Doom? He had a crazy list of requirements to come back. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, he had it on paper.
Go ahead, say it. I saw it. Go ahead,
speak on it.
Let me see how to find it again.
Yeah, it's on you.
He wanted a lot, and I was like,
"Dang, bro." I was like, "Really? Yeah, go ahead, tell him." I
gotta find it.
But it's him. That's your story, too.
I'll Google it real quick.
It's funny.
I know one of them. He said that he wanted a couple of Instagram models feeding him grapes in between sets.
I'm gonna try and find it on Twitter. Let's see.
And Bundle, yeah, you're right. I am a spoiled baby. But guess what? Guess what? I deserve to be spoiled baby because I had to sit through crap entertainment for like 6 years straight.
Yeah.
So if I want to complain, yes, I want to complain. Yeah,
I'm go ahead.
Because I can think of what could be. Yeah, I know that I don't know what it really takes and how to fit a budget. I know, but guess what? I don't care.
First include private.
I don't care.
I ain't mad at you.
Should I click the link from this as well?
Yeah, go ahead. It's just Twitter, bro. You'll be good.
Okay, here we go.
Pre-workout's your favorite?
I take the one from my sponsorship. It's called Maximum Stim from Enhanced Labs.
What's your discount on it?
Code SWOLE10 for 10% off for your order. SWOLE 10. Maximus Stim and Maximus Pump. You can do Maximus Pump if you don't want no crazy energy. You just want a good pump. Or if you want really good energy, then do Maximus Stim.
If you don't mind, real quick.
Are you following him on YouTube as well?
I will. Spell the first one again if you don't mind.
Maximus Stim. MAXIMUS. And then STEM, STIM. And then that'll be from enhancedlabs.com. Code SWOLE10.
Swole. Tim?
Yes.
I'm trying to see, because this article is pretty long, but I'm about to. You know what? Yeah.
No, just go to the link. The Twitter link.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go to Twitter. I clicked on that link that was on that Twitter, and I was like,
oh yeah, that's the actual article. You don't have to do all that.
Yeah, that's who's not came to. No. I mean,
and there's one missing too. There's one more requirement he had. But he wanted the Russos to come back to direct it, which was cool.
I think that was an amazing request. Honestly, as far as actors go, Robert Downey Jr. was probably the only notable, other than Samuel L. Jackson. Robert Downey Jr. was the only notable actor or prestige
only notable actor
in the MCU. What? As far as MCU, as far as these Marvel films, like going into it before they were, that started. Because Chris Evans Chris Evans wasn't that popular when he was Human Torch.
No.
Well, that's Human Torch though. He had bigger roles than that.
No.
I mean,
they made that movie to be. They made this franchise to be based around Robert Downey. Okay. But I would like to think that if they kept that anchor story alive, like they did in Deadpool and Wolverine, Robert Downey Jr. was their anchor character. But anywho, I don't know.
This man asked for private jet travel. That's crazy.
I don't blame Danny by sitting through there, which even though I like it. Holy shit! I read that and I forgot my original point. My bad. But yeah, I forgot my original point.
I respect it, gentlemen. I still enjoyed this film.
No,
but I mean this might be on a higher tier of, I don't know, a bit of accuracy. It's like glimpse. It's like small nitpicks of adaptation and accuracy with this film. But I was entertained at the end of the day when it comes to Deadpool.
It was solid.
And I was entertained too on the non-slow parts. But I'm just saying that we had to wait so long for them to finally come out with something good. I don't want to see shortcuts, and I just saw shortcuts in this film, and that's what I'm saying. Because who knows when we're going to get another good film? This was a good film. But it was just filled with shortcuts, and we're not going to get anything good anytime soon. So I had to wait for years and years.
I'm gonna call Doomsday good though, cause
halfway good.
That's 2 years away though.
Yeah, it is 2 years.
So you don't think? Okay.
Right. Okay, I got another
Captain America.
I think Captain America.
That might be woke. I mean, just having a black guy as Captain America is already woke enough. So I'm already going in here with
within it, but with respect, within his comic books, they don't attack any of those woke topics.
No, you're right. They don't.
It's just him. It's a new world order of how they're militarizing.
I just don't think
America.
that they're going to have a black guy shine to that. I think they're going to make him into some sort of a bitch. Like I think some way somehow. I don't think that he's going to shine.
I don't, only because I think Brave New World, aka New World Order, whatever they want to call it, sets up Armor Wars. So it's going to be because of how Falcon and Winter Soldier left off with the Flagstaffers and Secret Invasion with the ex-president. The military is uber armoring themselves because of extraterrestrial threats and extraterrestrial whatever, defense. That's the Armor Wars from it. Where the technology comes from, whether it's Kree, whether it's Skrull, whether it's Doom, Stark, wherever it comes, I don't know. It remains to be seen. I think it stems from that, though, but I don't know if it's going to be the shit fest you think it's going to be.
My question is to you. This is my question. Who's going to be the strong black female who's going to save Captain America at the end of the day in this film? Because that's what's going to happen.
Ironheart.
That's what's going to happen in this film. I guarantee they're not going to have a black male shine and save the day at the end of this film. It's going to be a strong black woman and do the work.
Well, Iron Wars would be centered around Rhodey and Sam Wilson, two black protagonists.
Okay. Well, so I'm just saying that no matter what, it's going to be a strong black woman that's going to save the day for Captain America, whatever this is called.
She is supposed to be the new Iron. She is supposed to be the new Iron Man, and she did show her usefulness within Wakanda Forever.
She can never replace Iron Man.
She is. She can, but she did show her usefulness within Wakanda Forever.
Yeah,
but
I don't even get the.
I still think Red Hulk will take more of a main stage than she will, which will set up more of the Thunderbolts.
Okay, here's a question for you guys: how does Captain America stand a chance against Red Hulk? Because he has no serum, right?
I mean, he definitely fights against him.
Anyway, I'm telling you, he's a prop. He's a prop to make look weak.
Against him.
To make the black male look weak.
Wait, you think Red Hulk is there to make the black man look weak?
I think this is in place in general, not Red Hulk in particular, but think about it. They already set it up. He's already don't have the serum. So if he doesn't already have the serum and he's going up against Red Hulk, well that goes to show you. They don't, the writers don't want him to take the serum. They want him to
he never had the serum, and he's fought against superpowered beings before without it.
Okay.
Doesn't make sense though.
It doesn't, but it doesn't make it doesn't, but it also doesn't make sense for Captain America to go hands up with Thanos either. So.
I'm almost willing to bet money that
Thanos
he's
dropped
going to be saved by a strong black woman by the end of the film.
He shouldn't have a chance.
I almost guarantee it.
If Thanos can hit Hulk the way that he did, I'm just saying. I mean, it's comics. It's comics.
Cuz, what do you think? You think he's going to be saved by a strong black woman?
I think he's going to be saved by Bucky.
Bucky's not a strong black woman.
A strong white man.
Well, I mean, we're gonna. They're not going to completely defeat Red Hulk. That's what I don't think is going to happen.
You know what? I kind of.
He has to be. He has to be contained. So it probably would be Ironheart to contain him.
They can't defeat him because then there won't be nothing that's called the Thunderbolts. He has to have some this. It's already set up that he wins to whatever thing. That's why it's called New. It was called Brave New World. Now it's called New World Order. So it's like whatever the world that we know now that we're bringing up these new Avengers. This Captain America, okay, you may have a point here. He's set up to lose. And this present of Harrison Ford, a.k.a. Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, is going to win, which is why it's called New World Order, which is why the next movie, a few movies afterwards, is called The Thunderbolts, and he sets up his team. You can't set up a team unless you win.
You see, I might not have all the comic book knowledge that you do, but I do know agenda, and I can smell bullshit from a mile away.
Y'all think we're gonna get a World War Hulk movie ever soon or no?
Oh, I fucking hope, dude. They showed this bitch.
I want to see him and Hulk in World War Hulk.
You know what? I think you will.
I want to see his other son. Okay, actually, Scar is cool, but his other son who's bald.
Would you guys like a cutscene if they do Battle World? Would you like a cutscene of a quick clip of your variants battling?
Dude, they're going to do Battle World.
Well, okay, I'm not denying that they're going to do Battle World. Yeah, I'm saying in Battle World, would you guys accept seeing your favorite variant of your property fighting? Only for a small.
Of course.
Like even just to be able to acknowledge, like, oh look, that's World Breaker Hulk here. This here.
Dude, there were some people. There was people that had that
because there's a lot of fight scenes that's supposed to be happening right now.
People that had that realization in this movie. I'm sure there was somebody that loved Blade, and I'm sure there was somebody that loved Lady Deathstrike, and they fought. There was somebody whose favorite character was fucking Gambit, and someone whose favorite character was so-and-so, and you saw them fight and die. So we've already got that to a degree, so absolutely we're going to see that. We saw it in Endgame. Watching, the Black Order, Proxima Midnight, Call Obsidian, Ebony Maw, Clovis Glaive fight against Vision, Scarlet Witch, all these people and shit. Yeah, man. Yeah. We've already seen it, so we're absolutely going to get it.
All right, so
I just wonder what they're going to do with the fucking Eternals, man. Like, you got to do something about that shit, bro.
I think that's done, bro.
That
was such a big flop for them.
It was a flop. Chloe Zhang, respect to her Academy Award, she just tried to make too much of a dramatic film when people just wanted comic book greatness. Don't get me wrong, some of the fights that they had in there, I think Makari's fight scenes was the best representation that we've seen of the speedster in the MCU.
Dope. Yeah,
that shit looked awesome. I did love the Athena versus Icarus fight. Like, the fight scenes, I'm not gonna lie, they were dope. They were dope. Whether I cared about the designs, about the deviants or not, the fight scenes were dope. But it was just they were just too spread out apart, and there was only really 3 main ones. And it was just like, all right, Chloe Zhang.
Jonas said we're better off using Photon than Ironheart because she got destroyed by Thanos in the comics.
But Thanos is dead.
Do y'all really care about Photon, bro? Like Monica?
Man, she right now is in another universe or another shit like this after the Marvels, which is probably going to cause an incursion.
All strong black women should be underneath the black man, and all strong black women should be underneath the white man. That's the order of the way that the MCU goes.
For what characters?
For all of them. Black man is a bottom feeder. Black man, you get over there, you listen to what the strong black woman has to say.
Is that what T'Challa did?
Yes, he did in his own movie. He did actually.
What did he do?
Because honestly, he was done way better in Civil War, But he was like in his own movie. He was kind of like playing like the not sidekick, but like he had like a partner, I guess. And what's the chick's name?
Nakia?
Okoye? Well, her too. Yes. Okoye and Nakia. Like he felt like he was more of like a team rather than him leading them, and I didn't like that. And Shuri too, honestly.
Yep.
But in Civil War, he was just a one man show, which was cool.
All right, how y'all? Okay.
So when that actor died who played Black Panther, Disney could have been more happier. It was like, good.
So basically,
what
you feel about the Black Panther film is what he feels about the Deadpool film, and Black Panther was the first one to hit $1 billion for MCU. So we see a pattern here.
Yeah, it hit $1 billion. I mean, that movie was good to me. So.
That was good, and so was this one. It was great.
But Captain Marvel hit $1 billion too. And that
no, it didn't.
Yeah, it did, really? Bro. Captain Marvel hit $1 billion. I swear it did.
What's Sentry going to do in the MCU? At
Worldwide, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, that's everything.
But granted, it came out in the height of like the absolute peak of Marvel. Like it came out between Infinity War and Endgame.
That's also why like Joker 2019.
We might get a glimpse of that. But I don't know if we're going to get it in Secret Wars. I don't think we're going to get Storm and Black Panthers. Are you just saying in general, Storm and Black Panther's relationship?
Yeah, he's saying thoughts on their relationship. I like it.
You might get like a flash screen like they did in these movies.
If they do that, Storm will be holding Black Panther's hand, and Black Panther will be a little bit shorter than Storm.
He's never been shorter than
Storm will be a little bit in the lead, and Black Panther will be walking on the side of the building, and Storm will be walking on the side of the street.
While you make points, you can't hate everything before it comes out.
He was on the war.
The strong black woman would take the lead.
No, but we definitely got a Black Panther movie that was represented as a king.
He was on the warpath, definitely in Civil War, but that's just that's just how he is, though.
A young king, though. That's just how he also shown that he was a young king because his father died prematurely.
Yeah,
he wasn't supposed to be king yet. His father died. He had much still to learn. So it was a movie about growth to show his ignorance to how he became the king that he was, to display his leadership in Infinity War,
because the father couldn't teach him how to be a king. It was the strong black woman that taught him how to be a king.
His dad was there, but his dad was just too old to be Black Panther anymore, and his dad died. I wouldn't say that. Because in Wakanda, they actually had like respect on king, queen, blah blah blah, who the men, blah blah, and shit are. So yeah,
would it be the voice of reason why majority, I guess in T'Challa's situation?
Ouch. Majority of reason of
Nakia.
What?
Yeah. Would it be the voice of reason?
He was laying low, though.
Instead of being as barbaric,
emotional support,
been bad in history.
Yeah, Nakia was laying low. She was
emotional support.
She was just
I wouldn't say she
and emotional support. Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily.
That's what you need, goddamn.
I was about to say. I think
she knew how to fight. She didn't run mouth. She didn't even tell business. She had a whole kid, kept her mouth shut, and a whole other country.
I forgot about that kid
find me.
Mess, man.
She had to find me. She actually probably was best. Didn't argue. Knew what to do. Blah blah blah. You knew she knew how to cook. She was smart as hell. Didn't make no bullshit. Knew how to fight.
I feel about him having a kid though. Like that was kind of like just random to me.
It was only random because he died. So
I get that, but like I don't think he used to have a kid.
Disney killed him on purpose.
I don't think
Disney put something in his drink.
I don't think he needed a kid though.
Well, ask yourself this: How do you keep the child alive? You can't just
recast
name a
him.
new. See,
you recast him, or you
I would. To me personally, look. I get why,
but Disney's not going to do that. No, that's not true. That's not true. Don't do that.
Killed him already.
No, don't take that route. That's not true. That's not true. It's because of the significance of the actor of Chadwick Boseman.
I get. I mean, I get that.
No, it is because they've made numerous.
I gotta use the restroom.
Articles and tweets about that. It is the respect of Chadwick Boseman, the Academy Award winner, what he meant to our culture, who he was in this time and shit like this, and died while he was doing what he loved and did it in secret. People, listen, when it comes to Black Panther as a single film, Black Panther actually isn't all that good. But what it meant to us culturally,
right? Yeah,
American niggas was
You're
showing
right.
up in dashikis. You know what I'm saying? And who he was as an actor, it was just like,
yeah.
it's almost like if like Keanu Reeves died and you wanted to make the Matrix again. Like, it's just like it meant too much to the culture. I know Matrix is what it was, but it meant too much. It's like you have to pay reverence to what he did, what it meant to us.
I mean, you understand
so you have
too.
to make
It's
that
like
film of it.
they have like a a story that has to be told, right? And and he's part of that story. So
if
it's
you
like,
just like jump to it,
say,
like, damn, he died. Here's your new character. It was kind of been like, hey, yo, like
I know what you're saying.
Hey,
that's
Bondo,
why I would have just canceled part 2.
Okay, but how did Black Panther die in the movie?
How he died in real life.
No, okay.
Well,
okay,
he had cancer.
Okay, so
he was sick.
He had cancer.
Right. Okay, so hear me out.
But they had to.
We're going to have a superpower, a super being who is not like you and I. This man has powers and abilities.
Don't do that.
And he's going to die from a sickness.
Yeah, that was dumb to me too. That was dumb to me too.
I know that's true, but there's been
no. What you could have did is this. You have a suit that covers his whole entire body and his face. You could have had the next big threat to the Avengers come in, and he could have had sacrificed his life to give everybody time, and you could have had him go out in an epic way. But
I agree.
They don't want to do that. Why? Because that gives the black man credit.
They spoke.
You cannot give the black man credit.
The AI voice that was going in the back spoke to the point that the vibranium in its system actually advanced it, which is also like why adamantium advances Wolverine's ish. They did say that when it was going off and Shuri was trying to help stuff. So okay.
I mean, but why not just put him in why not okay, part 2 starts like this, right? First 10 minutes of the movie just starts with just some big epic battle going on, right?
Yep.
You see Black Panther just going off, going crazy, whatever, and he dies in the battle, and then boom, the film starts. Why not just do that?
Exactly.
You could do it, but what battle would it have been?
A battle against Namor or something. I don't know.
Bono, you got some tissue? Bono, you got some tissue in there?
No. I thought about that too, because I was just like, but yeah, they could have done that better. But I really just think that their first mindset was just like, you know what? Let this pay homage to the character, and let this be a way that everyone who fell in love with Chadwick Boseman, who he was, and Black Panther, let us all have our own public funeral for him. That's kind of how I thought that they looked. It was just like, we all love the character so much. Yes, the personal family, whatever, can, be at peace, whatever like that. But there's a lot of us, black men, whatever, blah, 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 women, whatever like this, that was our hero. It sounds
white people don't care about my
that young, but it was almost like, here, put your hero to rest. They did it with Christopher Reeves.
They were playing the same.
They didn't do it with Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton played one hell of a Batman, but they replaced his ass with Val Kilmer so fast. They replaced Michael.
Harrison Ford as Red Hulk, bro.
Yeah, the originally Thunderbolt.
Harrison Ford. He died, and they recast him that same year. Recasted him the same year.
Oh, Will. No. Actually, no. No. Actually, no. That's not true. Hold on. You're talking about William Hunt. William Hunt actually told them that this was going to be his last movie because of the health issues that he had. He didn't even know that he was going to make an appearance in Endgame. That's why in the very end of Endgame, he only makes that one appearance at the end of the cabin, and that's it. He was actually struggling through his shit. Even T'Challa was as well. So they already knew that they were going to recast him because he was dealing with terminal cancer. That's a whole different thing. Chadwick Boseman kept his shit to himself and just spawned it on everybody. They knew.
That's true. But that's true. But the point is that he still. No, that's true. But the point is that they still recasted him, though. That's what I'm saying.
They did recasting, but they look how many years passed before they recast him.
Man,
he got casted in the same year he died.
Disney was so happy that nigga died. They couldn't wait to replace
They
him with a
started
strong
filming
black
in
female.
2017. He died at the end of 2017. They didn't do anything with William Hunt's character.
No, I'm saying
until
the year Hunt died, he got
2025?
recasted that same year he died.
I know, but they didn't bring the character until.
Well, yeah, the character no, but I'm saying his actor died, and he casted him the same year he died. Which is crazy work, but
I know, but it's because they had future plans with that. They didn't know what they had with future plans with Chadwick Boseman. He died while they were writing the film and script for him. Hunt didn't die while they were writing the script for him.
Well, I'm sure they had plans for Black Panther, though.
Right? And they had plans to make the film, but they hadn't started writing it yet. I mean, they were writing it already. They hadn't wrote anything with Hunt. Hunt's last film came out in 2018, but it was filmed in 2017. He died in 17. The next time they're using his characters in 2025. It's 8 years later. Chadwick was still alive while they were writing his script.
So why not just put off part 2 then, and then just like bring him back?
It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way.
MCU,
it doesn't work that way.
They don't mess with black belts like that.
Years. No, it takes so many years to go ahead and get this actor, this production studio. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It takes years for that. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Well, Chadwick died in 2018.
If one person goes, you now can't sabotage the 500-man crew and 26 other main actors because one guy. Now we have yeah.
They weren't filming it yet. Part 2 wasn't being filmed yet.
When 2018 Endgame came out, when you look at Chadwick Boseman, who was all real skinny and shit like this, they had already casted everybody for Wakanda Forever. The script was written for Namor in 2018. It was already done. It was supposed to be a story of Chadwick Boseman raising his son that him and Nakia
that's what I heard about,
had,
yeah.
and shit like that. And that's what's supposed to be. They scrapped everything because he died in the middle of that. William Hunt's character, unfortunately, who died that turned into Harrison Ford, they didn't have anything planned with him, and he died in 2017. He wouldn't be used again until 2025. That's the difference. He was still alive when they were writing. This nigga died, and then they wrote about him 8 years later. That's the difference.
Okay. All right. I'm about to wrap this up. You guys got anything y'all about to drop? Anything y'all want to have any closing statements on?
Yes. Bondo, all I want you to do though, Bondo, just please hear me out.
Yes, sir.
You got some tissue in your room?
I think so.
All right. Blow your nose because I want you to smell all the bullshit that the MCU has been cooking. All right. I want you to smell it. All right. I want you to smell it good because not everything seems like what it seems.
That's true.
That's my closing statement.
Bundle, you got a closing statement for us tonight?
Excuse me. Deadpool and Wolverine. Loved it. Top 10 favorite Marvel films I've ever seen. It's going to be $1 billion. And can't wait to see what they do next time.
All right.
Good.
What about you, Maul?
Yeah, dude. I mean, so far it was a solid movie. And I've been seeing some fans say it saved Marvel. It didn't save Marvel. It didn't take a lot more than that to save Marvel than just one movie. But it definitely is a step in the right direction. I'll say that.
Okay.
It's compared the bridge that
compared to what we've gotten before this, it's definitely a step in the right direction.
Ma, I like your mindset. You're more level-headed about this.
Thank you, bro. I've always been.
I don't like both of y'all niggas.
Now, when Marvel resurfaces, Marvel resurfaces. I
think this woke people up a little bit.
Yeah, it definitely did.
From his slumber. I definitely like the direction they're going. I like that at least, and I also like that Robert Downey Jr. requested these directors and these higher ups to be involved with these future films. And I guess Robert's listening to the fan base, and there's analytical data to show what people want, and there's hope.
He wanted all.
I can get it.
He wants all the best writers, all the best directors for this movie.
What they want,
and that's what he's right.
And don't you dare put out that stupid female Silver Surfer bullshit.
Like, do y'all believe he wants to be a part of some crap movie, like like the Marvels? Dude, he would never do anything like that.
No.
He's like, if you want me, then I want the best around me.
Yeah,
no problem, Upper Man. Good night, Bucko. Appreciate you being in the stream, Upper.
Look, upwards. Jeff, I gotta bring these figurines and shit to you.
Upward Ninja super chat. Upward Ninja super chat. My cousin, $10.
Super chat.
Super chat. He puts a lot of effort into this. Look how he got the camera zooming like he is spaceship. He put an effort into this, man. Y'all gotta pay this man. Super chat, man.
I mean, Jeff, when you gonna start doing this whole the payment, man? Making people fucking what's
I'm closing in. I don't have complete. I was about to say I don't have the partnership yet.
I see.
What do you got to do to get a partner?
4,000 watch time hours. That takes a long time.
It does take a long time.
Yeah. It's 3,000 for the first partnership, and it's 4 for the was it the ads to have the ads
and for the super chats?
Yeah, for super chat. Yep.
4,000, baby.
Yeah. I'm getting there though. This week I'll probably be at the old 2K, the 2 marker. What happened was I had to reuse content during that those Drake videos that I did, and you can't use those when I submitted those in. So then I had to get back on my feet and start making my own content.
Feel. Joe, I'm gonna hit you up about Thursday or Friday. See what your plans are looking like. You gotta go to that store with me, bro. That shit.
Well, I'm going to the B&B and I'm going to the B&B in the morning. So.
I'm gonna say that. I'm glad to hear that about you, man. Again. I'm glad to hear that.
15 years, man.
I know.
My driver's license valid.
Yeah, keep me posted on that though. So, but yeah, I'm back in the city now. So let me know what's up. But in the meantime, see y'all on the Discord.
Oh yeah, I appreciate you guys hopping in. I definitely appreciate all y'all support. Thanks, Cuz, for hopping in too. Thanks, Bundle. Thanks,
Derek.
Yep.
Everybody. Absolutely. It was fun. That was a good one. Yeah, man. I'll see you guys next time, man. I'll be safe. All right, gentlemen.